Mariety Show.
The Mariety Show.
That was The Impression That I Get, covered by G. Cabrales 94, and we're back to the Mariety Show.
Last time on the Mariety Show, Mariah, Kevin, Evan, and Tom returned from a bathroom break, where we learn a thing or two about Evan's backstory. Kevin admits to using slurs if the price is right. The gang talks mad shit about working with Doug from the Who's Right podcast. And Mariah gets excited about a trip to Universal Studios. That's all for last week. Mariah, what's happening today?
Thank you, Tom, for the intro, and we're back. This is the Mariety Show. It's Mariah with Nico and Smiley. How's it going, guys?
It's going good.
Hi.
This is awesome. So we have Nico and Smiley today. It was supposed to be 2 separate episodes, but Nico said, why don't we just combine? And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. That's good.
Yeah.
I have on here to talk about both of them. So we could start with Nico first because his episode was supposed to come out first. So Nico's my boyfriend. What else? Do you have anything to say about yourself?
Sorry, I thought I was going to introduce myself. Yeah, I'm Mariah's manager.
What?
Put in the man and manager.
Caretaker.
No.
That's about it.
Stop it with that little laugh, Smiley. I don't want to hear it.
Look at him winking at us.
It's not on purpose.
And now that we know who Nico is, Smiley?
Yeah, I'm a floating head VTuber. The only VTuber on the internet that's made out of crappy MS Paint and antiquated VTubing software, and the eyes almost never function.
So I was thinking about this. I hope Smiley makes it big one day because I want to see him like on the Las Vegas Sphere.
Oh, that would be so awesome. Okay, that's a good
yeah,
idea.
I'm already spherical.
Yeah, just imagine him looking over you and then his loud smiley voice just all throughout of Vegas.
Or like you get that hotel room where you can see him out your window and he's just looking at you.
He's just winking at you.
Or he does that little face where he's kind of like, That's awesome. No, not that one. I think the one that Nico memes a little bit where you're not smiling so much.
This does have like a frown toggle in it. Like my mouth can go like upside down and be like sad. It's just I don't know how to make my face do it to make it work.
Maybe you should try frowning. So yeah, that's Smiley, a VTuber. We made a theme song for him through AI. I don't know if he still uses that, but that was a pretty good song. He yips in chat and stuff sometimes.
Oh, that.
Oh, I guess he doesn't use it.
He loves yipping in chat.
Yeah. He's like, I saw him and I was like, Nico, smiley face guy's yipping in chat again. It's crazy. And yeah, he's a YouTuber, a VTuber, and a smiley face guy. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's
Alex's replacement on the official podcast, totally real.
Yes, and he is our #1 supporter of the official podcast Game Night.
Oh.
Which I hold every month, and like Smiley comes to everyone, even
Almost
the one
every.
like. No, you still went to the one recently where you had to go to your aunt's house or something.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, you're our biggest Game Night fan.
He is.
Yeah, what can I say? I am big gamer. How many games are on my Steam account? It's
God.
a unholy amount.
You have like 2,000 or something.
Oh yeah, 2,382 currently as of July 30th, 2024.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I also forgot to put on here. Humble Bundle and Fanatical Fanatic.
Oh yeah.
That defines Smiley. He loves the cheap games. He's a whore for cheap games. Maybe not a whore
Oh
for
yeah,
it, but
I
yeah.
I have so many price trackers loaded onto my Steam. Like I have SteamDB installed, and that's the only one you kind of ever need.
So that just tells you when a game changes prices and what the lowest price it's at currently.
Oh yeah, it also gets rid of that stupid age gate thing, so it's just like, no, I wasn't born in like July 1st, 1850.
Oh. I always just do January 1st, 1999. Because
Oh,
that's the
I
year I was
just
born,
Yeah,
and then
I
I
do
do.
January 1st too. I think it just defaults to that for some reason, but it has my
Yeah.
year right.
For
So
some
I
reason.
just click yes
Oh!
every time.
Yeah, I don't even know the default year. I think it usually does, like, the current year or something, but I'm like, I'm gonna
Yeah,
change all that other
current
shit.
year's the default.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
all those people getting them toddlers and newborns onto Steam,
no way, people
getting
don't do
them
that.
getting them young.
Imagine
How
inheriting
old
your,
were you when
like,
you started this Steam, Smiley?
Uh, 14, I think.
oh my
I can
god.
check my
Oh.
badges.
Imagine inheriting, like, your Smiley Face's grandson, and he's like, this is the one thing I have to pass down. My Steam account. It has like a million games on there, and he's like,
Oh yeah, just
I was just gonna say
just
maybe he
imagine
tells him
when
to play them
oh
all.
sorry, go on.
That's it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
just imagine when someday the Steam servers go down and you're gonna lose like thousands of dollars in all
Oh
those
my
games.
god.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
hell
think
no.
at one point they said they have a contingency for if that ever happens or something.
I would freak out.
But
Hmm.
Steam is
yeah,
awesome,
I wonder
but
what that is because like what if they just go bankrupt and they can't afford the servers anymore to host the games?
I think they're just gonna probably make a lot of their games like un-DRM maybe, or at least not require Steam login.
what's DRM?
There's already a bunch of DRM free games on Steam actually. Digital rights management,
Oh, like
like your
when they
Novos,
But that's
your
not up to them though, is it? Isn't that up to the publisher?
wait, digital.
to some extent, Steam is technically still a form of DRM.
I don't know what that means.
Oh.
Digital rights management.
What? What? I don't understand.
Basically, it's to verify that you actually own a piece of software. Like, you know
Okay,
how you get
okay,
the
okay.
licensing keys?
Yeah, so you have to have a license. Yes.
Gosh.
Yeah.
And it can expire or something like that is what I'm getting. Okay, so yeah, when you just
Technically,
say
no. It's a fucking
Oh.
nightmare. Like, you have like stuff like the Crew 2. I mean, the Crew 1, where it's just like, hey, even though you have a physical copy, we're gonna brick your game
yeah, that's
or something.
terrible.
It's a mess.
They should have no right to do that. Like, imagine if that's the only game you ever play and then you kill yourself because they brick the game.
Well, apparently when you buy a game, you're not buying the game itself, you're just buying a license to play the game.
That's so
Even
dumb.
with physical
You
copies,
don't- you
that's
don't
supposed to
own
be
it.
how it works. Like, even with like movies, if you buy a movie on disc, that is still technically, I think, in legal terms, buying a license to personally own it. Because you're not buying
So-
the rights to the movie, you're buying personal rights to personally watch the movie
So you can
and
watch
not
it in
like
a
treat it like a distributor.
so you could watch it in a Discord server as long as you're not charging for it and you have like your DVD
No.
play. Even if you have your DVD player hooked up and you put in the physical disc and you're showing it to a Discord server, wouldn't that be the same as
No, because that's the same thing
Depends.
as like streaming Netflix to people.
But it's not. You're the Netflix thing, you're paying a subscription, but if I went out and bought a however much DVDs are 20 $25 and I have the
It's the
license
same
for it,
reason like it's like the same reason like a bar or something can't just like show people whatever movies they want on the TVs.
oh, I thought people did.
Yeah,
I thought that a
they
bar
can't
here
just
did
turn
that.
on HBO.
They do that, but it's
Oh, they're
not
not
allowed
allowed.
technically.
Oh.
But I
Yeah,
don't know. I
if you
don't.
want a really famous example, the Super Bowl, every time the Super Bowl comes around, there's always a news story about how some church is just trying to have a nice little family-friendly Super Bowl
Oh
watch
my
party.
god.
And then the NFL shits their pants, comes in, sues them, and shuts them down.
That's so
I am not
evil.
joking. The NFL is fucking horrible. Like, I don't know much about sports, and I know this. That is how bad they are.
Well, don't they like
It's so
fine
stupid
people?
though because
Don't they also fine people for wearing like the wrong brand shoes? Like also, wasn't that a thing? The NFL.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably if
I
they're
don't know.
sponsored to wear certain shoes or something. I don't know. But what I don't understand is like, how is that not allowed, but you're allowed to rent a movie and watch it at home with people?
I guess
It's
those.
it's basically the same thing, you know?
Well, I guess those well, if you're talking about like Redbox or Blockbusters, I assume they partner with whoever distributes the movies or whoever makes the movies, and they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, you can sell XL big dong. I don't know, whatever they sell. They sell a bunch
What kind of
or not
Blockbusters
sell.
do
Redbox is.
No, I know they don't. Well, I know back when you watch those old shows, they're like, oh, there's the porn section over there, but it's not buy, it's renting. Anyway, but they must have agreements with them.
I don't know. My local library system has a whole thing where you can like borrow DVDs for like a month and then return them, and I'm pretty sure they do not have contracts with like every major media corporation in existence.
Shit, maybe they just haven't gotten shut down yet.
I don't know.
Probably
My whole
not.
point was like, you can, like, sitting in a Discord server watching a movie with someone, I feel like is the same as watching a movie with them in the living room, but one of those is
Yeah.
not allowed, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I feel.
I mean,
as
I
well.
think it also is a difference on like I think how many people you invite would also be a factor, or just how public it is.
I don't even think at that point, even if they consider Discord fine, I don't even think it may not even be the movie people. Although I know that was a big thing like a year or two ago, but it may also be Discord now since they're more aware. But again, I personally feel like if you actually like I have my setup to stream a VHS tape I put in physically over here, and I have all the adapters and whatever over here. So I can put in that VHS and start playing it, and it's like, okay, I have the rights to it, right? I could play this VHS with friends, and I'm physically putting it in. I'm not going to like a pirate website. I'm not streaming it from Netflix or HBO or whatever the heck else. I actually do have the physical copy, so I feel like that should be fine. But I don't know. It's probably the wording, which I know all legal stuff is always up to interpretation, and I hate it.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, hi fellas.
Smiley, Mariah's talking.
But yeah, crazy stuff out there with the streaming, but people do
Yeah,
it all
it's
the
just
time.
It's just like, what do you want me to do? Like, I watch stuff with my best friend all the time. It's like, what do you want me to do? She lives like in a completely different time zone. Do you want me to like get in an airplane, go back, and then as soon as we're done watching, we're just like, okay, see you tomorrow, and I fly back to work the next day, and I just keep like getting on airplanes like fucking Taylor Swift? Is that what you want me to do?
That
Yeah, you can't
depends.
expect
Is it
Smiley
your
to do that.
girlfriend?
Yeah.
No, not girlfriend.
Why are you
Best friend.
smiling?
Because
Yeah, what's smiling?
He's
Are you blushing?
there's no blush toggle in this.
That'd be awesome if Smiley Face could blush. Well, I mean, that could lead us into our first Ask Mariety question. This one comes from a mailman guest who is, that should be Super Tank Awesome Unicorn Guy. Let me double check. I haven't even spoken to them in so long, so I get a, yeah, it's Super Tank Awesome Unicorn Guy. So he says, Smiley,
English, please.
Smiley, how can a beta male chud like me get bitches?
Well, first you want to go down to your local animal shelter and see if they have any pregnant dogs and ask if you want to adopt the dog.
Oh.
Smiley.
I don't like where this is
He's
going.
not asking about fetishes.
What? No, he said bitches.
Yeah.
A bitch is a pregnant dog.
Come on. Come on.
It's
you-
not a
I
pregnant
thought it was
dog,
just
it's a female dog.
I thought it was a pregnant dog.
Don't even
What?
get us started on diuretics.
It's a bitch a pregnant dog.
Come on,
Oh, it's just a
Smiley.
female dog.
You
oh
gotta
my
rizz up-
god.
It's alright. We have those days. You gotta
Have
rizz
you been
up that
spreading
girl.
this misinformation all your life, Smiley?
Yeah, he probably goes on stream and he's like, yeah, bitches, those pregnant dogs. Sorry, I pulled a Brady. You don't sound like that. My bad. But so you, how did you get your girl? That's a friend.
Sorry, Mariah, you're crackling.
I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah, I don't think
Okay.
it's crackling anymore, though.
I wonder if it's Discord. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. You're
I
good
don't
now.
know.
So how did you get your girl that's a friend?
So, this is so basically, I was just playing on a Minecraft server, and it was like a small server. And at one point, I noticed that there was a feature in the plugin called MCMMO, where if you hit like a mob with the right click on the fishing rod, and you kill them with it, there's a like low chance they'll drop like a mob head. I
Okay.
was just like, oh, cool, I could get these because usually you can get them only in creative.
Okay.
And eventually I get the dumb idea of, what if I can get player heads with this method? Does it work on players? And so in chat, I just open them, just like, hey, who wants to come get beat up with a fishing rod for science?
And she
And
said,
so,
"Me, smiley face guy."
yeah, it's
Ooh,
like the
she-
first person.
She's not your
She was like
girlfriend
Is she a
yet.
masochist?
No.
Aww. Why'd you sound so
Well, she
sad?
Wait, how do you know that?
Well, she does tend to play video games where it says like, "Hey, a controller is a good idea to play." It's just like she ignores that completely. It's just
Oh
like,
my
"Nah, I'm
God.
using my keyboard."
I can't believe her.
What a pregnant dog.
What a pregnant dog. Oh my gosh. Well, it sounds
so
like you guys
eventually-
make a great couple of friends.
Yeah.
I'm not done with the story yet.
Oh, my bad.
Mr. and Mrs. Smiley Face Guy.
No,
Oh, sorry, go on.
no, we've been saying no for all this time. Oh no.
Whoa.
Okay, so
Why are
anyways,
you
What?
guys fighting the feeling?
okay, but anyways, she teleports to me, and it's just like, for some reason we're like in a pond for some reason, because I'm just like, maybe if you stand in water it will work better or something. And I'm just spamming right click, and eventually a bunch of explosions start happening and I just die. And the chat message says, "Smiley face guy slain by Kraken," and it's like, we were like, what? But what just happened?
You got
And it
slain
turns
by
out-
Kraken.
Yeah, but we didn't know what that meant. And it turns out MCMMO has this little feature to prevent like server lag from
Mhm.
people right-clicking the fishing rod too much, where it spawns a squid that is super hostile, and it's supposed to kill you really quickly. And
Even
it's
if you're
just
on
called
land?
the Kraken. Yep.
Oh, I want to do that. I want to just download
Yeah.
it and click it a lot. Wow.
Yeah, that's what we did for like the next 15 minutes.
That's pretty fun. So that's
yeah.
how you met your girlfriend. I love it. Minecraft mod.
Who I'm not dating. We are not a couple.
Ugh, I don't know why he keeps...
Yet.
Are you gonna send this episode to her when it's done?
Probably.
Aww.
Don't worry.
Aw,
Don't
now
worry, we are
that's
used to it.
love.
We are used to it.
Anyway, Thanos Lover says, "Do you fart?" Anyone?
I mean, you would have to have your butthole sewn shut in order not to fart.
All
I
right.
definitely do not fart.
Next question. Ham, who is Hannah, said, "What's your go-to meal that you cook?" Smiley?
Toast. I just like put in toast, put some peanut butter on it, and just eat that.
I knew you didn't strike me as the cooking type. You don't cook
Not a
anything.
whole lot. Like, a lot of my diet is just yogurt and toast.
Why?
What's your favorite home cooked meal?
I gotta think about that a bit.
Like
I don't know, my
spaghetti?
uncle makes some pretty damn good pancakes.
Okay, I
Pretty
mean, I guess
damn
that's
good
kind of a meal.
pancakes.
That's also just bread in a different form, but I guess you're right.
Well, so is spaghetti. Spaghetti is also kind of bread in a different form.
Yeah, but it's got some meat and sauce on it.
Yeah.
The-
You
the-
don't have to have sauce, like buttered noodles.
But that's
That's just...
no. The point I'm saying is toast is only bread. Pancake is only bread. Spaghetti is not only bread.
Well,
How about
technically
buttermilk
it is, but
pancakes?
you need the spaghetti with meat sauce.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he's like, "Well, if
Yeah,
you take
but
that
just
away, of course,
spaghetti-
if you take it away, it's not gonna."
Yeah,
not even gonna be
just
spaghetti.
noodles. Yeah, it is. It's spaghetti noodles. That's the type of noodle.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was just talking
Is
about spaghetti, the dish.
It's like
Spaghetti.
calling fettuccine Alfredo.
Anyway, Well,
Oh
you
shit,
could.
it's a type of pasta, not a noodle, according to Google's broken
What?
AI.
Isn't a noodle a type of pasta?
I don't know. Oh my god, from wildgrain.com. Spaghetti does not match this criterion and is therefore not considered a noodle. Similarly, I'm gonna let you guys laugh your asses off. National
What?
Pasta Association, because that's a thing, I
Ah!
guess.
That was a good one. National
I
Pasta
know.
Association,
Yep.
NPA.
Define pasta as being made with durum, wheat, and water. Since spaghetti is made with these ingredients and does not contain eggs, it is a type of pasta.
I thought spaghetti
National
did.
Pasta Association. Oh
This
my
is
god.
rigged. I can never look at spaghetti the same. I was gonna say spaghetti was my go-to meal that I cook, like with the sauce and everything, but is it? I mean, we have like reoccurring dinners every week. Like we have pretty much the same dinners. It's just a mix of like 3 or 4 things. We make our chili, we make spaghetti. We've been making cabbage soup a lot. My recipe that I made, no big deal. Cabbage, tofu, bone broth. I've been adding an onion in it recently, and of course spices. Um,
Oh my god, there's
is
a whole
there?
Wikipedia page for the National Pasta Association.
He's still on the.
It was formed in 1904. I can't stop reading it now. I'm into this.
Oh, the
Their
logo's cool
official
as fuck.
website. I
It's
know,
just a
it's
fork with
amazing.
pasta on it, but it's like minimalist.
Their official website is ilovepasta.org.
Oh my gosh. Nico, your favorite
Mission
home.
statement: increase the consumption of pasta, promote the development of sound public policy, act as a center of knowledge for the industry and consumer.
Nice. I don't know what to
Well,
think
I've got
about this.
I've got a simple answer. I really like making my red beans and rice.
Oh yeah, that is a good one. We haven't made that one in a while, but yeah, that's a good. Just cut it up and throw it in a pot sort of thing. That's awesome. Well, you
Oh yeah,
gotta soak
crock
the
pot.
beans, but yeah. Have you had any sort of Cajun food, Smiley?
I don't think so.
No
I also like to
Cajun
take
food.
this time to say there's also a rice organization
Oh
called the
my
USA
god.
Rice Federation.
Oh my god. Was
Like
the
rabbit
picture
what
on
was
now.
it?
there?
Sorry, what was
I
it?
don't think they have any.
Like,
USA Rice Federation.
oh my god.
This
Hmm.
one's sad. This one's just lame.
Oh,
Hang
I
on.
don't see a cool logo embedded on my Discord chat, so it must not be that good.
Here we go. Yeah,
Lame.
not.
It
Oh.
looks like it's this USA Rice is running for president. What the fuck is that? It looks so so weird. Well, speaking of
I don't
food,
know.
Smiley, have you ever been to Chipotle?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah. Chipotle.
Okay. Have you been
Chipotle good.
recently? Like the past week or
No,
two?
not in a while.
Oh,
Not
okay.
in a while. I haven't had it.
Well, have you had any
When you
problems? Oh yeah, what?
when you do go, do you get chips?
Yeah. Do you have any
I don't think I've ever
problems?
gotten their chips.
Oh man, their chips are good.
Yeah,
I
they're
like
yeah,
their
they kind of
chips.
have like that lime beer salt on it or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think I've had them like once or
I think it's just lime
twice.
and salt.
Well, I think it's lime beer salt, but yeah. Anyway, whatever the people say when it's this. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So supposedly it's really difficult to get chips from Chipotle now. We had this experience, and then I found this Reddit post a few days, well, like a couple weeks later, that explained almost to a T the exact fucking experience we had. Oh crap, it's logging into my Reddit account.
Like
One second.
McDonald's, how their ice cream machine's always broken, except like the Chipotle chip machine was broken.
No, so I went through the line. I asked for the side of queso for the chips I was gonna order. We got to the old lady at the register and I asked her for chips. There's like 12 bags of chips behind her. I was like,
Yeah.
can we get some chips with the queso? And she's like, no, we don't have any chips. And I was like, are those not chips right there? And she's like, yeah, those are for takeout orders only. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and
So
we had
we go
already
to Mariah's.
didn't we already get
Oh,
the
sorry,
nacho cheese at that point?
Yeah,
I'm
we already
just
got
saying.
the queso at that point.
Like, what the fuck is
So-
wrong with
Such
We're
a
like-
dumb ripoff.
We're like, okay,
Yeah.
so we go to Mariah's car. I download the Chipotle app and I order
Oh,
two bags of chips through the app. So and we just drive around the store to the drive-through and get the chips.
Yeah. It's
ooh.
ridiculous. And so I saw this post on r/Chipotle that came up, and it was the same exact experience. And I guess before, maybe like the drive-through was running out of chips because everyone kept getting them in store, but they don't run out of anything else. Why do they run out of chips, which is probably the easiest fucking thing to make? How do you run out of chips? It doesn't make any sense.
I'm
Well,
I'm
Um,
thinking they just make them once in the morning and then just hope they last all day because remember sometimes you go there and their chips are like really stale.
yeah. I,
That's probably what it is.
I have
it's
a
just
conspiracy theory. Let me put my tinfoil chip hat on, filled with guac. They're doing this to make you download the app because they want more users on
Well,
the
yeah,
app.
apparently they're told to prioritize online orders.
Yep, I won't be surprised if that was the case.
Yeah, but luckily we didn't. We ordered completely online last time. And I saw another like Chipotle conspiracy where they like give you less food if you order through the mobile app. But I feel like we got about the same, like maybe a little bit less. But for the most part, we got about the same amount of food. But I've seen some pictures online where they order through the mobile, and like their food is like half the bowl. I'm like, what the fuck? That's fucked up. I would be so pissed.
Yeah, next Red Thread episode,
Extra thread.
the Chipotle conspiracy.
Yeah, Shane Dawson's already done stuff like that, like the Chuck E. Cheese
Oh, yeah, the Chuck E.
pizza
Cheese.
conspiracy, where they just fucking take the Do you know that one, Nico?
No, sorry, you got to explain this for us boomers.
It's just like supposedly Chuck E. Cheese takes the leftover slices that people don't eat on the pizzas they order, and they like combine them all, and they put more cheese on top, and then they put it back in the oven to let the cheese melt,
So
so it
it's
looks like it's one whole pizza.
okay, first of all, that's disappointing because I remember really liking pizza from Chuck E. Cheese when I was a kid.
It's just a
But also,
conspiracy theory.
isn't that similar to like what Mexican restaurants do? Like when you don't finish your salsa, they just pour it back into the salsa pot.
That doesn't sound legal.
I heard that they did that, and
I
I
remember
hope
hearing
that's not the case at the places we
I
go
remember hearing
to.
that growing up.
Oh, I would be
I'm not sure if it's still
so
a thing, but I heard it all the time growing up.
I would be so grossed out because I know some people they double dip. They don't eat all that chip in one go. That's
Yeah, or people
gross.
like Smiley, they like lick their chips so that the salsa sticks and then they eat it.
I don't like that idea.
Yeah, me neither.
Wasn't there a
That's disgusting,
MythBusters episode
Smiley.
about double dipping?
Um...
What myth needs to be busted?
I don't know. It was about like how sanitary is double dipping. It was just like, oh, it's not actually that bad.
Mythbusters
And I think they
episode.
used I think they did the same
Well,
thing
I
where they
mean,
just dunked a bunch of chips that they ran
sure, in
through
the
like.
grand scheme of things, but I
Yeah.
don't want to eat some stranger's spit.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The awesome part is that they microwave the chips in radiation just to make sure that there was like no bacteria on the chips at all that could contaminate the results.
Oh,
My
speaking
God.
of radiation,
Huh.
Smiley, how would you react if you were microwaving something and
Oh,
you
I know
wanted
where you're
to
going with this.
you thought it was done, so you open the door, and you know how the microwave normally turns off when you open the door, right?
Yeah.
What if it just kept running when you open the door?
I'm not sure. Would it be like
Like,
that one
how
South
would
Park
you react
episode
to
where
that?
Randy like
No, how would
puts
you
his nuts in the microwave?
No, we're not being
I
that
don't
know,
literal.
just-
We just want to know how you'd react if
Yeah,
that
how would you
happened to
react in the moment?
I probably like hit cancel or something like instantly.
Get-
Like,
get
oh, that's
can-
not supposed to happen.
You'd get canceled?
The cancel button on the microwave.
Oh, I thought you meant you'd get canceled
yeah.
online. I was like, what are you talking about?
Well, I heard that too, but then I assumed he said I would get cancer because
Oh yeah, I thought that was another thing. I thought he misspoke.
okay, so you would hit cancel. Okay,
And then
Yeah.
you
You
would you
wouldn't
wouldn't
be
close
like
the door.
paranoid or anything.
I'd probably close the door as well or something. Just trying to figure out like what the
Okay.
hell's wrong with
The
the stupid
cancel
thing.
button's smaller to hit than the closing the door. But yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
You haven't experienced it, so it's all right. I don't blame you.
I'm
I
just
mean, you
curious
probably
because
try to do both at the same time.
I'm not a ninja.
Imagine if he like
I don't know.
just.
You have one hand close the door, the other one hit the cancel button.
What if you just ran away? What would you do? Or if someone else
don't
ran
know.
away, I guess. Okay, this
I
is
don't know.
going
Wait for
nowhere.
the power to go off of it, or just like cut the
What
power
if you
to the
put a
house or
baked
something?
potato in there for 10 minutes
Put
and
the
it was
power
at...
to the house. You run
That would be
straight
a
for
good
the
way to
breaker
make
box.
sure it shuts off. There's no power. It can't turn on.
Oh my god. That's awesome. So what if you
Like, get
were
to the
making a
circuit
baked
breaker.
potato and it blew up in 30 seconds and then the door flew open?
Yeah, what if the baked potato blew up as you were opening the door and it was still on?
I would probably be like, oh, fuck. I have a lot of cleaning to do.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, that happened to Nico. Not the baked potato part, but...
Yeah, I opened the door and it didn't turn off. That scared the shit out of me. I just slammed the door shut.
Yeah, and ever since then, well, I think ever since, like, when we have microwaves above the stove, he's way too afraid to, like, cook something while the microwave is on. I don't
I'm
know.
not afraid. I just
Yeah, you
stand
are.
to the side because I don't want my face getting radiated.
Nah, it's fine. I do it all the time. Smiley, is your microphone messed up?
Yeah, I'm just looking up if it's safe to be near a microwave while the door's open.
Yeah, do that. I'm curious too. I never looked it up.
I think I read that before. It said as long as the microwave's in working order, which that one that we had at our other place was not, but as long as it's in working order and it has that little grate, on the window, then it should be fine to like be near it, not like right up against it, but near it.
What does the grate do? Does it cancel out the radiation?
No, since the waves in there that heat it up, it like supposedly they can't go through it. I don't know. The waves are like bigger than that or something like that, so they can't fit. I don't know. There
Okay,
must
let's
be
hear
a
the
couple that
expert,
can get out
Smiley.
if they hit it at the right angle.
I can't find a good source. I keep like Core is the second thing.
Smiley,
And
this
then
is what
Reddit.
ChatGPT is for.
Yeah, but I'm looking at Google's AI results, and Google Gemini is such a broken turd. Like it's like I'm half surprised it's not saying like, yeah, stick your face in there. You'll get gamma radiation, become the Hulk.
I don't want to look this up.
Well, while you guys are looking
I
it up,
refuse.
I'm going to give a shout out to my Fourth Wall patrons. This is kind of like Patreon, but it's not. It's called Fourth Wall. So it's just the Mariety Show -shop.fourthwall.com. And we got Christens and Pacey. Pacey, I don't even know if I shouted him out last episode. I don't think he was a Fourth Waller then. So shout out to my Fourth Wallers. I really appreciate it. Kristen's also bought a sticker that looks awesome. It's a holographic Mariety Show sticker. I was going to buy it first, but he bought it before me, and it looks awesome as fuck, so I gotta go and buy one myself. Don't buy the hoodie
I love
on
your
there.
Fourth Wallers.
Yeah, I love my Fourth Wallers too. They're awesome.
Wait,
I really
why,
appreciate
why
it.
not buy your hoodie?
I was about to say that. Don't buy it yet. I have it on there, but I need to get a better quality logo. So only buy it if you want Lost Mariety merch that has never been produced, because they actually make it when you order it. But I'm waiting for a higher quality version of the logo, and I can go ahead and re-put it up there with a better logo. But yeah, don't buy that yet. But you can go to the Mariety Show -shop.fourthwall.com. Everything's going to be in the description. And if you are a showrunner, which is a $7 tier, and it's $3.50 the first month, you can get the raw audio for each episode right after the recording. Of course, if we say any private information or stuff we want taken out, I'll probably take that out, because that wouldn't be fair to my guests. But for example, you have episode 19 and 20 up right now, and this one will go up right after I edit out some stuff about Smiley that's so secret, so no one's ever gonna hear about it, but it's fine.
You
But
can just censor it with the beeps.
just one long beep. Beep. um,
Why are you quoting Mr. Frog from the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon?
uh,
Oh yeah, you haven't seen Smiley Friends, have you?
I must have missed that part. I saw Mr. Frog. I must have missed that. One more thing. Sorry. I just want to shout out a comment too, because I also like to highlight a comment on my YouTube channel. And on my video, Kaya Orsan gets owned by a woman live on Twitch. Mango Shik 786 says, "Fucking got him." FKN is how you spelled it. Fucking got him. I got him with the Sagandis. You know what that is, Smiley?
Sagandis? It sounds like Gandhi from Civilization, where he nukes ya as soon as he gets the nukes.
Oh no. It's just Sagandis nuts.
Oh god damn it.
Oh my god! I got a second person! Yes!
Wait, no, serious question though. Do you know what Getsimo is?
It's gonna be like get some on these nuts or something.
Yeah, close enough.
It's alright, Nico. It's alright.
I was hoping we'd get a double whammy.
That was awesome. That was so good. You should save that for later. That was way too soon.
No, I wanted a double kill.
That was so good. Oh man, I'm good at this. Okay, I can't get over that. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so what'd you figure out about the microwaves?
The most reliable site I could find was Forbes.com, and even then they're pointing to Quora. And this thing is so old that that at the bottom it says you can follow Quora on Twitter, Facebook, and fucking Google Plus.
Oh my
And
god.
as far as
Plus.
they know, it shouldn't be that bad. Like, it's not like radio receivers that are on like skyscrapers where those things actually kill birds.
What?
Microwaves have like a much less focused beam of microwavy, and so it probably won't do a lot of harm, but it might give you internal burns.
Internal.
Okay, so
And also
yeah, I
it
probably
says,
got
and
more.
I quote from the article, also you will disrupt radio receivers all over the place, incurring the wrath of the FCC.
Well, yeah, because you can't
Yeah.
have your Wi-Fi at the same frequency as your microwave, or you
Microwave.
can't be close or whatever, because it will be.
Yeah,
the
that's
same
how the
frequency.
5G conspiracy started.
Well, I mean, I guess 5G. You know, now that I'm learning more about electronics and stuff, the 5G stuff kind of makes a little bit of sense. I don't know everything about it. I don't believe like we were injected with anything or whatever, but
What part makes sense?
that it can hurt us somehow. I don't know exactly how. I mean, it's like very broad. Not, I don't know any of the crazy conspiracies like in depth, but I could see how it could be
wait till
harmful.
you hear about 6G.
Oh no. I could believe we could get some sort of radiation sickness. I don't know about poisoning. I assume they would test this all before they put it out, but we'll see. Maybe they're just slowly increasing our tolerances.
Yeah.
If you could see the radio waves in the air right now, you wouldn't be able to see anything else.
That's creepy, but you're right. You're right. But my computer is on Ethernet.
Okay.
Anyway, our microwave's not on either, so what does that tell you?
Now
Okay.
your microwave
What
isn't
about all
on?
the 5G and the Wi-Fi and everyone else's Wi-Fi?
No, wait, my phone is actually actively using Wi-Fi. Maybe that's why my
That
cat
doesn't matter.
Zeus
all the
never
routers-
liked it. Huh? What,
No, you're fine.
No, he always wanted me to put it down. I felt so bad for him. He like knew
He
that
probably
the
wanted
phone was bad for
attention.
me. Oh yeah, he wanted attention, but he also knew,
I-
like every time I even tried to pet him while I was on my phone, but he was still like rubbing his head up against my phone. I miss that guy.
Aw.
He was the best
Yeah,
child.
Smiley does that to me sometimes.
Oh, Smiley, that's my boyfriend. Buzz off. I don't know why I said buzz off.
Yeah, get bent.
But what did you just say there, Smiley, about wait, someone said something about the radio, something about the birds.
Yeah, the Forbes article, I was just kind of skimming it. It was just like microwave transmitters, like to transmit radio waves from skyscrapers, have like a super focus beam, and that's how
Oh my god.
it ends up killing a bunch of birds.
Oh my god. That's
Again,
so
it's a
fucked
very
up.
old article. It was made when Google Plus was still a thing.
I mean,
Wait, that
That was,
sounds
like,
kind of
10 years
awesome.
ago?
Like, what if we can make like radio wave guns?
yeah, wait, yeah. That must be those cool looking ones with the like red rings around it and stuff that they have in cartoons.
Yeah, like the alien laser blasters,
Oh
but with
yeah.
radio waves.
Oh yeah, and you wouldn't even be able to see it. How's anyone gonna know it's coming?
Oh, now the National Audubon Society has an article saying no 5G radio waves do not kill birds. So is Forbes spreading some misinformation?
Something seems suspicious. It took you a while
I
to
don't know.
get to that article, so maybe it is the truth.
wouldn't-
It was the third one down, and the second
Oh.
one was Quora and a Reddit.
Oh.
I wouldn't trust any of these journalists.
Yeah, there's like no real like article about it that I can find from multiple
There's-
sources or
There's
anything.
no way to prove anything these days.
That's what ChatGPT is for. It never lies.
What? I mean, it kind of doesn't because it has that failsafe where it's like, well, I can tell you what a bunch of things said, but I can't necessarily tell you what the right answer is. Some people say this, but have you guys seen the Amazon reviews? Actually, those are pretty good. I like that, the Amazon AI reviews.
Oh, I haven't seen any like reviews written by AI or
Yeah, so like the
An
AI,
AI,
the
okay.
AI reads all the reviews and they're like I don't know, what was I searching for, like shoes recently. They're like, many people say it fits to size and everything, but they get them and they start going bad after they start falling apart after 2 months.
Yeah,
So be careful.
It's
or cautious.
basically the same thing that Facebook is doing with the comments, where it just summarizes all the comments.
Wait, I haven't seen that one. I've only seen the Amazon AI.
Yeah, just go to like a big post on Facebook and it'll show like the AI summarization at the top of all the comments.
I'll have to look that up. I don't think I've seen that. I've just seen the dumb people on Facebook commenting.
can you do me a favor and run this through the not the image, hang on. No, get the image out of the text box. Stop it.
Who are you talking to?
Can you run this term through the whatever AI for reviews?
I've
The
never
Haribo sugar-free gummy bears.
I have no idea
Wait,
what
yes,
this is.
I will do that. I will do that.
I need
Okay.
I need to know.
Nico's gonna look
Wait,
up.
do you not have access to Amazon, Smiley?
No, I do have access to Amazon. I just want to know what the AI spews out.
Alright, so Nico's going to look up Haribo sugar-free gummy bears 1 pound bag.
Haribo? I thought it was
Yeah.
Haribo.
I think the commercials are like the Haribo. I don't know, they have a little
That was
song.
Haribo,
Does
like
it-
the Haribo.
No,
Is this like
Does it
some
have to be that
Berenstain
brand?
Bears?
it's a Mandela effect.
It doesn't
Yeah,
have
I
to be
think
that
we got
brand.
Mandelas. Probably not. It seems that any
think
sugar-free
we
candy
got
will give you the liquid
Mandelas.
shits.
No, it's any sugar-free gummy bear. It has
Yeah,
something to
okay,
do
hold
with
on.
the I don't know, like the bone marrow.
Blenda.
No, I don't know what it is. Not the bone marrow.
All right. Okay, here we go.
Some peach
Customers
rings
like
sound
the
good.
quality, freshness, and sugar content of the gummies. They mention that they are the world's best gummy bears and a great little treat for a sugar-free diet. They are also satisfied with the taste. However, some customers are disappointed in the value and say it's not worth the trip
What?
to the bathroom.
It's not-
They also have issues with stomach pain and gas. Customers also disagree on texture. And then it has
like
like
how-
the pluses and minuses, like plus taste, plus sugar content, minus stomach pain, minus value, minus gas.
Minus gas. I like how the diarrhea was a distant third thing for it to point out.
Maybe I need
Yeah,
to.
people really like it, minus the laxative effect that it's made
Yeah.
for.
That would be
I think
so
it's just
funny.
anything with like Splenda, which it's called sucralose. And Google's
No.
AI says that sucralose and other artificial sweeteners can cause diarrhea in some people because they have a laxative effect.
I guess it really just depends on how much you take, because like you can drink like an energy drink or something that's full of sucralose and it won't have the same effect as the gummy bears.
I think it's something else in the gummy bear, like the gelatin, or I don't know, something like that. That it must have
Yeah, I think
like
it's something
a reaction
specifically.
with something else.
Oh,
Yeah,
apparently Splenda
because
passes through the gut undigested,
we know a
so
guy who
that
got
probably doesn't
a whole
help.
bag of this in the mail. He got a bag of this in the mail and he didn't read that, like the big bold print that said this may cause a laxative effect, and he ate the whole bag.
Oh
And
no.
he was
Yeah.
crapping himself all night.
Yeah. I think it would be a good, like, if, it would be awesome if someone in the office who, like, you think is stealing food and stuff, you'll be you know, write your name on the sugar-free gummy bears, but maybe, like, put it in a bag, like, you got it in bulk, and you just are saying, like, these are mine, and you put your name on it, and then if someone has really bad diarrhea,
Yeah, you
can
know
figure
who did it.
Maybe you could also put a serving size on there, so like they'll grab only that amount. So like say like you only need like 5 gummy bears to like diarrhea everywhere. You could say like serving size 20, and they'll grab
Why
like
not just
20. That'd be awesome.
why not just put like an actual good food out, like put out some brownies or something and tell people not to eat them, but put laxatives in them?
The
No,
next evolution of weed brownies.
no, you can't just put
Yeah.
it out and tell them not to eat it. You have to like put your name. Like it only has to be the people who steal food. Like you can't just go giving
Yeah, you
laxatives
tell
to
them not to
everyone.
eat it and then they steal it.
Yeah, I guess, but that would be kind of fucked up. Why are you bringing brownies, like a whole tray of brownies, to work, and then you tell everyone don't eat them?
That sounds like a way to get fired.
You told them not to eat it.
You just bring like like a Minecraft cake. Like, guys, don't eat the Minecraft cake. And then you see a fourth
bring
of
a
it gone.
dozen donuts.
Guys, whatever you do, don't eat these. And then, dude, if I did that, someone would think I'd be joking, and they would probably take one. I think at that point, people would actually be thinking I would be joking if I brought something like so many. They'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
one would
because it's
hurt."
just like,
Just
because I mean, if it's just has a sign that says "Don't take," it's just like, well, why did you bring it here?
Yeah, I don't know.
because
Oh,
you're hungry that day.
I usually don't talk about work on the podcast, but one of my coworkers, they, I think I knew it before, but I figured out today that they're very cheap. They went into their fridge, and I guess they're having a gathering, or they had a gathering tonight or last night for their friends, and they were serving food, and they were making a dish that had sour cream in it, and they said, I have this sour cream, but there's one thing. It expired April of this year. Should
Oh
I
no.
still use it? And and me and my other coworker were like, especially if you're they said, oh, it looks good. It looks good. We were like, nah, if you're using it to serve others, maybe not. And they
When
seem
was
so
this?
like yesterday or today.
Oh no.
Yeah, and they seem very hesitant to throw it in the trash. I mean, they're a little bit older, so I understand,
Oh.
but they they
Oh.
seem to not really want to throw it in the trash. And we were just like,
This is
you just gotta, you should probably get a new sour cream.
I think
This
by
is why
then
you
it would have
can't
like
trust potluck food.
smelled. Like
Yeah.
you just crack that thing open. It's like a noxious fume.
They
It just
said,
overwhelms you.
well, they said it looks normal. It looks fine. we're like,
sour cream lasts so long too.
yeah, nah, it's half and half. It lasts a
You
decent
would you
amount
wouldn't
of time.
you wouldn't think it does, but it lasts a decent amount of time, like
Yeah. Well,
like
I
a
was,
month or
I said
something.
maybe because it was dairy. Like my backup, I said, well, the only thing I'd eat usually over expiration is like condiments, like mustard or ketchup or something. Maybe pickles because they're meant to be preserved.
Yeah.
But then I guess you have botulism at some point. I don't know. But if they're those
Ooh.
really processed ones, like at the store, they'll probably be fine for like years. And maybe like
Yeah.
canned stuff is fine.
So how do you can something wrong? wrong enough to have botulism?
Probably have like some
Like
sort of
what?
air in, or there's like a microbe in there at the time of canning.
You said air,
Well,
right? Is
no,
that the
no.
first thing you said?
Isn't doesn't botulism form when there's no oxygen?
Wait, really?
I don't
I
know.
thought you just
Well, I
needed
know.
to
I
heat
mean,
it up enough, and I thought there would have to be no oxygen. I don't know.
yeah, I know. There's not supposed to be oxygen when you can something, but I think that also forms with no oxygen. I don't
It's a
know.
type of bacteria, so
Yeah, isn't it a bacteria that forms with no oxygen?
I'm looking.
I don't get it.
Produced
Sorry.
caused by toxins produced by Clostridium botulinum bacteria.
All right.
Totally fucked that up.
Sounds
I don't
fine to
know.
me.
I don't know. I'm not gonna type how to make botulism bacteria into Google. That's like
You don't have to ask how to make it.
I don't think that would be good to look up. Maybe you should hold
probably
off on
not.
that.
Yeah.
It's
'Cause
like
botulism,
how to
all
make
have
botulism, how to start a pickling business.
Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
No.
I
it is
mean,
low oxygen.
when I was in high school, in my senior, well, pretty much every year in high school, just sometimes I'd forget to like, I'd bring my own lunch and it would be like a bagel or a sandwich or something, and sometimes I would just not have time to get to my locker to grab it, or I just forget it.
Hmm.
And for the rest of the year, I just kind of forget about it completely, and that little bagel in the bag would just be left in my locker. And eventually, by the time I notice the smell, I'm just like, oh, okay, that smells. That's probably like this rancid food.
Oh.
And then it just never crossed my mind to just like toss it. I
What?
guess 'cause that's just like,
Smiley,
no
you were
way.
the smelly locker guy at school? What is
Kind of.
wrong with
It,
you?
would it wasn't like noticeable unless you opened it and stuck your face in there, because it was in a plastic
Mm,
bag.
I think that was only.
And
I think you were maybe nose blind to it. Come on. You didn't take it
no,
out just to
no,
throw
it
it away.
smelled.
Just wait till after school ends when the halls are cleared. Get out of your
I
Yeah,
kind
just
of
throw
locker.
it
did
in someone
that.
else's locker.
Kind of did that in the most literal and like hardcore definition. Like, because in my senior year, you do your graduation and they're just like, hey, we're not giving you your actual diploma. You have to come in like a week from now so we can give you your paper diploma. And so when I was doing that, like as soon as I got it, I was heading out, I was just like, oh shit, there's a moldy bagel in my locker. And so I just ran there, grabbed it, got it, took a picture of it, which I still have to this day, and then
Wait,
tossed
Wait.
it.
let's see it.
Yeah, give us
I
that
want to see it.
picture.
I have to scroll a lot, but I do have moldy bagel photos.
If you have
Your
an
It's in the
fans
iPhone,
need to
if
see
you
the
have an
bagel.
iPhone, you could probably just look up mold and it'll come right up.
Probably.
The
I'll see
bagel.
if it recognizes what mold is. It just looks like a
It
brown
should.
circle, and it was in a plastic bag, and I can only assume all the bacteria in there are like asphyxiated to death because it was like vacuum sealed.
That's gross, Smiley. You're the
It
smelly locker
is.
guy. I can't believe you. That's alright.
9 photos. All of it is the times I tried to make it generate I tried to have Dali images generate the nasty patty from SpongeBob. So
Oh my gosh.
what if I type in brown circle? Nope.
Just type in bagel.
Brown
Nope,
brownie.
just buttholes.
This is buttholes. Dude, just try bagel. I'm sure it looks like a bagel. I bet Smiley's overreacting. He
Can't you
overreacts so
just
much.
do like Ziploc bag or something?
Hang on, bag.
All right.
Man, you
while
guys
he
are asking for
does-
too
while
much.
he does
Everyone
that-
loves talking about stuff we need to see.
Oh,
Now I
recognize
have
the
to go
photo of a
edit
regular
this.
non-moldy bagel.
Now I gotta go put this in the episode. Thanks a lot, guys.
I don't know
Gosh.
if people would want to see this.
It's okay.
Smiley
I
and
have to
Yeah,
the
they
scroll all the way
do.
to
Smelly
like
Locker.
2017. I have to go so
Yeah,
far back.
this is good content. Well, while you're searching for that, we can go to more Ask Mariety questions. I didn't mention it earlier, but these are questions straight from my Discord server that people have asked, and we got a couple more good ones to go into. Crom specifically asked me this, but if anyone else has an answer, they can chime in. Crom, who was a previous guest on my podcast, said, Mariah, what's a good job that someone who has no skills like me can get into? Or if you really need skills, what's a skill employers want these days that you could learn on your own? it's unfortunate but fortunate depending on who you are. It's people skills. Everyone, if you can't communicate, if you can't communicate with anyone, no one's gonna want to hire you. What do you mean, fuck that? Oh, because
Don't listen to her.
Oh my god! You're terrible. Listen to me, please. Yeah, no one's gonna want to hire you if you don't have people skills. Knowing Crom, I think he's got some good people skills. Besides that, just showing.
There it is.
Oh my.
Ew! What the fuck is that, Smiley? That's not a bagel.
Oh,
That looks like a bag
it'll
of
be up on the
dirt.
screen for everyone. That's. Oh, you have multiple picture. Smiley!
Hold on.
What the fuck is this?
I think I just started doing it out of curiosity.
It looks like a bag of dookie.
Hell.
The second one kind of looks like a little cat curled up in a bag if you move far back enough. Would that make it
Oh
better?
my god.
I know, yeah, it looks like a little dead
No.
rat.
First one looks like a smoker's lung. And then I don't know what to say for the third one.
Wow.
I like how in all of these you can, like, the third one you can just see me. I'm like holding it,
I hate
just
this.
pinched.
How
Proof that
does that even
Smiley's
happen?
white.
Well, step 1, take a bagel. Step 2, put it in a high school locker. Step 3, leave it in there until the end of the school year.
Did you also put your, like,
Four,
sweaty
take it
gym
out.
clothes in there?
Nope.
Oh my
Nope.
god. Well, that's good, I guess. It could have made it way worse. Imagine if your gym clothes had the same moldiness as that bagel. That's disgusting, Smiley. I can't
Alright,
believe you.
sorry, Mariety. You can continue your motivational speech.
What I was saying is that if you don't put a bagel in your locker all school year, you could maybe get a job. And I just can't believe this. That looks terrible, Smiley. I thought it would be fine. Like, just a little moldy.
No.
I don't even know what to say
It is
about
not
that.
just a little moldy. I told you, some of these kind of looked a little vacuum sealed.
Yeah.
You can, like, see, like, the plastic bag, if you enlarge it, how, like, just scrunched up and, like, how it fits it. Because, again, I think all the whatever was growing in there just asphyxiated.
Yeah. Oh my god. But, back to the question for Crom. A good job that someone with no skills can get into, or if you need skills, what's a skill? So, I don't know, customer service, be likable. Also just show you have initiative to do anything. Like, just, it has to be something you can put on paper, not like, yeah, I did this. Like, it's something you can put on your resume. Go to, like, a seminar or something. I don't fucking know. Just show you're learning something.
Don't shit your pants at work either.
Yeah,
don't do that. Don't put your enema materials on your desk either.
You could probably...
Enema materials?
Yeah, there was a coworker that used to work where I worked.
Uh-huh.
And apparently, I didn't know this. I didn't know this until he was fired. But apparently this guy, he had a bunch of saline enemas, and he just had that shit sitting on his desk, and I just never noticed. I guess because I don't look at his desk, and he also shit himself like every once in a while.
I can just
Me
imagine
neither.
a funnel with, like, a long tube, but that's it. I don't know
Probably.
what that looks like.
This guy was super autistic as well, and apparently he just tell people about his enemas,
Wait,
except for me.
wow.
I just never, he just never told me.
You're autistic?
I mean,
No, he said his coworker was autistic.
Yeah.
Oh, he said as well. Oh,
no,
I thought he
he
meant...
never told me. I was like the only one.
So you're
who,
not autistic?
He just never told. Well, I don't shit myself at work.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering. Okay, continue.
And like, eventually, sometimes it would just be like, I would just smell a shit, and I would just be like, what the fuck is that smell?
Ew.
Did I like fry the electronics by
he's-
accident?
He's using it right in front of you?
No, he's not using it. He just shit his pants because apparently the lore, according to him, is that he has trouble pooping, and so he shoots saline enema up his ass in order to poop better. And I don't know. Apparently I don't know what's happening, but apparently he was shitting his pants at work.
I must
So
have
he
worked.
did it before you came in the room, and then while you were there, he shut all the
Ew.
saline out.
I have no
I
idea.
must have worked with the
I-
same fucking guy as you because at my old job, like, there was this one person who, like, every time I went around their section, it just smelled like it wasn't like fresh. This sounds gross, but it wasn't like fresh. But it always smelled like poo poo around that. Like it was like stale had been sitting there. I don't even know, but it was always in their section. Like if you followed behind them or near them, you could smell it too. But their section, I felt so bad. The people who sat near them.
Yeah, I've run into
bagels.
those people
He was
too.
storing bagels. It was nothing sinister. It's just bagel storage.
I just like I've never like people talk about swamp ass all the time, but I think that's the only person in my life I guess I've ever really noticed. Maybe it was so bad. I don't understand. I'm just glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Yeah, this dude was also this dude was also super gross. He was an asshole who sucked at his job. Like one time I was eating lunch and he was just in there on the phone with his doctor. No, he wasn't on the phone with his doctor. He was texting his doctor, and for some forsaken reason, he was using speech to text. And all of a sudden, I just hear him say into his microphone, "It's just like the bloating hasn't gone down." And I'm just like, that's enough lunch. I think I'm done eating.
What the fuck?
And apparently, so at some other point, someone heard him while in the bathroom on the phone line talking to his medical insurance while taking a shit. It's just like I don't know what's wrong with this
Some
guy.
people have no like sense of privacy. Like no wonder he had just had his fucking enema shit on his desk and his shit on in the air talking about
and his
it.
Pants.
And his pants. Yes. What the
At least
fuck?
my bagel was contained to a locker that you would have to put your head in and sniff in order to smell it.
Yeah, Smiley, I applaud you for that. Thank you for keeping your bagel in the locker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
instead of
gosh.
the trash can.
It went in there eventually. Oh man, imagine like if I forgot to take that out after I graduated high school, like some.
I mean,
poor
you should have just
student
left it at that
opens
point.
that. Maybe I should have.
Yeah, you really should have left it. You don't have to pay a locker cleaning fee, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Which
Wonder
is
if
kind
it
of
would
fucked
get to
up
a
for the
point where-
janitors, but
I wonder if it would get to the point where like you know how there's like dogs that sniff drugs in people's lockers. I wonder
No.
if that would have like set them off.
No, that does not have the same chemicals and whatever compound. It wouldn't set them off. They'd probably like want to run away because it smelled so bad. It
Probably.
looks disgusting. I have one more question from my Ask Mariety chat in my Discord, and it's from Pacey, who's a fourth baller. Let's go. He said, question for all. So question for everyone. What motivation do you use to better yourself? Smiley, how are you going to advance in your life and better yourself? I want to know
I'll
from you
stop putting
first.
bagels in my storage locations.
Give
That'll
me a
just lead
real
for-
answer. I can't. This is real talk, bro. Come on. I ain't playing fool.
Get good.
He got very
At
nervous.
least you're not shitting your pants. At least and shoving enemas up your ass and
Nothing.
telling everyone about them.
Do you have
At
a,
least you're not that guy.
you don't have like a 5-year plan or anything?
Not in particular. I just kind of go with the flow. My plan is if I don't have somehow just lose my current job, I'm just going to focus on trying to get certifications.
Why do you think you may lose that? Or you don't think that? Or you're just planning
I'm
for
just
the
saying,
worst?
just planning.
You should. You need to start your certifications now.
Probably.
I'm just saying. Are you talking about your IT certifications? That's what I.
Yeah,
got.
like your A+ stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you should start those now. You should see if your current job pays for them too.
Yeah.
I've done stuff like that, and I only had to pay for one, like my first certificate. But
And I had to teach you what DRM meant.
well,
Truly-
okay,
truly
you
valuable
don't learn
lessons.
what DRM means in IT school or whatever.
It's a
But
core part of a lot of softwares that you'd think that would be mentioned.
Maybe like software engineering, but not for IT stuff, like
I
software
don't know if you're
engineering and
deploying an
programming.
operating system or like some security software, you would want to know like, hey, I need what type of license to get, because a lot of those are like
Okay,
DRM. Like
I know
when
what
you're
a
installing Windows, it asks for a CD key. That's a form of DRM.
like I know what a license is, and I know like my users have to have I need to have a license for each of my users, or like our plan has something to cover up to this many users, or this license only lasts this. I know that. I've just never heard DRM in my life. So I have no clue what that means. Maybe I learned it, I could be wrong, but I doubt it's in any of the objectives from the A plus, the Network plus, or the Security plus CompTIA certificates, which I've taken. So
Wonder how many of them will have to toss out Cloudflare.
am I missing something? What do you mean?
Oh, you didn't hear about CloudStrike, not Cloudflare.
CrowdStrike.
CrowdStrike. Oh my god.
Our boss that's not in IT.
Oh my goodness.
She called it
Oh, it's
Cloudflare.
CloudStrike.
It's CrowdStrike, not CloudStrike.
Oh,
not. God damn it! Now you're confusing me. CrowdStrike. I said Cloudflare earlier. Jesus Christ, I'm getting confused now. Okay, what about it now? I forgot what you said already.
About how it fucking crashed like.
Did I hear about it? I'm still doing shit to fucking. You know what? It's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
That didn't affect your job at all?
Somehow, no. We use completely different.
Oh
solutions
yeah.
for
Well,
that.
I guess. Duh. I'm dumb. That's not the only. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, CrowdStrike is supposed to be a detection, and I think it does multiple things, but it can detect some malicious things going on your network at work, and so you want to get it updated a lot, because if it's not updated a lot, then if something bad happens, it's not going to know that bad thing happened. So they pushed out one of their normal updates, and a file that had all binary zeros in it, which means all the switches are turned off, messed up everything. Yeah, all the bits are turned off. It just messed up everything. So it's good to have routine updates, but it's not good when stuff like that happens. But yeah, some people are saying it was like a
cyber attack.
An attack, yeah, like an inside job. State, fuck, I forgot what it's called. State,
Deep state.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. It's like someone
No,
like
you were. I remember what you were saying. You were saying it was like a state-sponsored hacker or something.
yeah. I think
never
that's like
looked
the
into it, but
technical.
that's what you said.
I think that's the technical term. It's just like someone from a different country or something getting hired into like some government in the USA or some job here to mess up stuff from the inside. But I did.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh, I just remembered. I'll wait until you're done, but I just remembered something.
Oh no, that's it.
Give me a new
Like
topic.
some
Oh,
people
that's
just
it?
think it's a job for that. Yeah. The other thing is, were you going to talk about that North Korean guy that got hired somewhere?
No, this is
Oh, okay.
completely different. This is like a security training software company called KnowBe4.
No,
Did you
this is
guys see
this
that?
is the same thing. Yeah. No, that's the
Okay.
same thing.
This has nothing
Oh,
to
that
do
I
with
was about
North
to.
Korea.
No, yes it does. Yes it does.
It does?
Yeah, the guy they hired.
I know
Okay.
the guy who founded the corporation used to be a felon,
Kevin Mitnick.
cyber criminal.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. The point is where this thing gets a little weird. So one day, my best friend just messages me about this weird form of training she has to watch, and basically they tried to make like cybersecurity training into a Netflix style original series or like a serialized drama. And let me find the message.
That's
And
okay. This is
the
not the same thing, but I do.
Yeah,
that
it's
is the
not.
company that I was going to talk about actually with this whole North Korea thing. But yeah, KnowBe4 is they have to keep people engaged because a lot of people just don't watch the videos or are not active or actively involved. So they try to do stuff like, hey, look, we're cool and hip, and it's kind of hard to be cool and hip when it's like required training. So yeah, but it's a good little tool as long as people
they
use
serialized
it. But they don't.
And apparently it's getting weird. And this is the message my friend sent me, and I quote, the other day at work I had to watch a new security training video, and it has reached new levels of absurdity. The evil hacker villain from season 1 now really is now really, really into yoga and being a good person, and the main character is blackmailing him now. I'm just like, what? What do you mean season 1? What kind of training video do you have? And apparently that whole thing about like the yoga, it just cuts off at the end of the 10 minutes. It's just like, hey, don't click phishing links. And I'm just like, what? How is that supposed to help you with anything? And apparently it's an actual show, I'm using quotation marks, called The Inside Man. And there's 6 seasons, and unfortunately there's no real way to watch it. It's not on any website, including the ones that I'm not going to mention, because it's just so fucking obscure. The closest is that the first season is on Amazon Prime, but you have to be in the UK to watch it.
So I'm gonna, look up some things and see if I can find it. But I don't know how much the pricing is for No Before. Maybe we can get a month trial or something, and see if we can find it.
Yeah, we tried to find it because we were just like, oh my god, we have to group watch this because like this seems like the dumbest thing. And in one of like the trailers for like the 4th season, like this one character just pulls out like a PlayStation Vita. It's just like he left his entire life on this device. It's just like, dude, it's a fucking PlayStation Vita.
Oh my gosh. Hey,
it's the goofiest thing.
This pricing's not bad. If we get 25 people to we have to have 25 employees. I don't know if we would have to sign up under a business, but it's I don't know if it would be under the silver, gold, platinum, or diamond tier, but the diamond's the most. So it's $3.05 per employee, but you have at least 25 minimum. So it should be $76.25 for 1 month. Who wants to pitch in?
I don't know. Do you think we could get Charlie to do that because he runs a lot of companies?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not friends
with Charlie. Here's the Amazon page for the Inside Man.
I could send him an email or something.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say about No Before is they actually hired a guy who works for North Korea or used to work for North Korea. And Nico, are you still there?
Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Oh, yeah, I was just making sure.
Are you going to explain what you guys are talking about?
Well, I'm explaining what I'm talking about. We're talking about No Before
now.
what's
No Before?
Oh, sorry. I thought we may have explained it already. No Before is a I said it. It's where you can do training for, well, maybe I didn't actually. Training for cybersecurity for just general users, not necessarily like people that know stuff, but it's usually companies have a monthly or a quarterly training that they want all of the employees to do per their policies or per maybe like a state law or something like that. So this will usually suffice in covering that requirement and those policies. And that's what the website is, just like training videos, easily digestible things for them to watch, for all the employees to watch, even if they're not technically inclined.
All right, awesome.
Yes. So Smiley was saying there's a whole video series on it right here that they have. This looks like a fake Justin Timberlake. They have like a Netflix series right now. And seems a little bit
their term
weird.
was, I think their marketing thing was, what if we created a Netflix style series that teach you cybersecurity or something?
Yeah. And my thing was if we wanted to watch this, it's $76 a month. And then besides that, No Before recently accidentally hired a North Korean hacker, and he used AI for like a video call and for a bunch of other shit. And basically he had like his first day he got admin rights. He was just like running scripts trying to do shit, and they were like, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, I forgot what he said. He said something like, I was trying to do this thing, so I downloaded this, and then they're like, don't do that or whatever, and he wasn't responding. Then he went MIA. So they figured out that, yeah, this guy was like undercover and he was trying to do something malicious, but that's just so crazy. He got through all this
Oh
stuff.
my god, that's the plot of the show.
Is that actually the plot
Really
of the
is the
show?
inside man. Oh my god.
That is actually ironic since that is coming from Novi 4. That is really fucking funny. So yeah, that happened in real
No,
life.
that's inspiration.
Did he use AI to mask who he was and stuff?
No, AI doesn't get introduced until season 5.
Oh
I
my
think.
god. Yeah.
Or season 6.
Yeah, this guy used AI. He used like a smiley face VTube model or something like that, and they're like, "This guy's hired. He looks good." And what they did, I guess, is he said his home address was like a house or whatever. So they got it shipped, his like equipment shipped there, but I guess they called it like a laptop farm or something. So I assume they signed up
yeah.
for multiple.
So did he not use his real name or anything?
No, he like got the information from like the dark web or something, like a fake social or a real social and ID of someone. Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god. Okay, I'm reading this directly from the Inside Man page. Season 4 sees Mark and the crew tackles grammar error, the twin crisis of a devastating ransomware attack on an international energy company by a mysterious hacker group, the 404, and a global influencer falling prey to a deep fake.
Yeah.
I am not making this up.
That sounds about right. That's just so crazy.
Wait, when did this
Yeah.
happen?
Wait, huh? When did mine happen? I thought it happened recently. Maybe they made this
says July 23rd, 2024.
24. Oh, okay.
Wait, what? That's a week ago.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It did happen recently. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I just
geez.
saw something
First of
about
all,
2020.
No illegal access was gained, and no data was lost, compromised, or exfiltrated by no.
Yeah,
on
they
any
stopped him
systems.
before. They stopped him before, but
Okay,
he
okay.
attempted to. I just submitted. I just sent this right here. This is straight from No4's website right here. I wish it had a date on it so I could see when it came out. But I mean,
It does.
I mean,
it's on the upper left, right next to the title.
oh my bad.
Why-
The story updated 3 days ago. But look, you can see he took this picture of a white guy. I guess I'll have to put this up here. He made it into an Asian guy. That's crazy.
Why infiltrate No4 out of like any company?
I don't know. Maybe because a lot of people use them, and you would have to probably have a lot of employees' names from like companies. I mean, they're well known, just like CrowdStrike, so they could at least get employees like email addresses or whatever, however they sign up for it.
Oh, sorry. No, I thought I misunderstood. My bad. I saw the No4 Inside Man thing. I thought it was like a show company or something.
No, that's just one of the shows that No4 does. I maybe the only
the
one,
only show.
but
That's so weird.
I like
yeah.
how they even mark it as a No Before original series. Because everything has to be an original series now.
No before original series.
Yeah, it actually says that. If
That
you go
is-
to like the Inside Man page, look on the image.
So
Hang on, I'm gonna
fucking funny.
copy image. Yeah, if you look on the bottom right of this image, it says No Before original series.
That's awesome. Like this guy looks like a mix between Justin Timberlake and fucking Aaron Paul right here. And then I don't know, all these other people
God,
look weird.
man, I am out of it. I thought that was Justin Timberlake.
You are out
Yeah,
of
like
it.
Agent 47
Is-
in here.
Wait, is that second dude from something?
The
He
left,
looks like he's from something.
the left black guy.
Yeah.
I mean the only black guy. Sorry.
He looks familiar.
All right, Smiley, look up the Inside Man IMDb page. That's so
The
funny.
Inside
He
Man
does look
cast.
like that guy from God, this is terrible podcast material. We're talking about what people look like.
Oh my
That's
god,
right.
it all is terrible podcast material.
He looks like
Oh
a
no,
Oh,
it says
never
it ended
mind.
in 2023!
Oh God. How dare
Never mind.
they?
This guy was not who I was thinking of.
He was in The Witcher. That's
Oh, there's
awesome.
60 episodes.
I've never seen
The lead is called Benjamin
these.
Adinams. Adinams?
I don't
have
think-
no clue how
I
that's
don't
supposed to
think
be.
that's the guy he was talking
said.
about. Wait, maybe it was. I don't know.
Who are you talking about?
The actor on the IMDb page for
I was
the
talking
Inside
about
Man.
No, I was talking about the black dude.
Oh, the black dude, his
Chukwu?
name is Abe Jarman. That's unfortunate.
No, it's
Darman?
Chukwu.
Jarman. Oh shit,
And-
Abe Jarman was in The Witcher for one episode.
Anyway, sorry, we're going off track a little bit here, just a bit too much. We
Just
could
a
talk.
bit.
We could all talk about our recent trips to places since we've been to places recently. Smiley, was that your first time in DC?
Third.
Third. Why have you gone
Yeah.
to DC so many times?
First time was in 2014 for a family trip because we wanted to go there. Second time was to visit my uncle who works for the FBI.
Are you supposed to tell people that?
Yeah, I just don't think
Why
I can
not?
tell him what he specifically does.
Oh,
And then
okay.
the
Why
third
do you
time
know
was
that?
also
Hmm.
to visit him.
Mm.
What I can, yeah.
No, it's okay.
What
You
I
don't.
can say.
If it's not okay.
What I can say is the second time we were there is that he kind of gave us a little tour because there's this thing called the FBI experience, which is like this whole thing where employees of the FBI give their civilian family members and probably friends a little like museum exhibit where it's like, hey, we let you in the FBI office, but you're only allowed to stick onto this predetermined path to go to like this little museum area.
Aw,
And it's
that's
just a little
fun.
exhibit you walk around in. And I need to point this out. For some bizarre reason, in the FBI office, there's a fucking Starbucks in there.
That's fine. I
Yeah,
had
but
a
it's just like-
Yeah,
Starbucks at
Like,
my
yeah,
old
kinda
job.
weird.
they have
Yeah, but it's the
Starbucks on
FBI.
like they have Starbucks on Navy aircraft carriers.
I've never.
They
heard of
have
that.
they also have like chain restaurants on bases. I feel like it's the same thing. They probably just they don't probably have it for free or anything. I mean, they're probably renting it out to like a space
I
to
mean, yeah.
Starbucks. It's fine. That's not that bad. That's actually pretty awesome. Although people probably, you know what, if they're working for the FBI, they probably make a lot of money, so they probably don't
Oh yeah.
care to spend much. But yeah, oh yeah, I made a mistake at my last job. They had a Starbucks there that was not good for me. Not good.
Yeah, I only care if it's like Dale Cooper approved coffee. That's how you know it's good FBI
Who's
coffee.
Dale Cooper?
You've never seen Twin Peaks?
No, but I've seen X-Files.
Oh.
No, you haven't.
I've seen some of it.
You've seen like 3 episodes.
I've
Ooh.
seen at least one season.
X-Files is a good
No.
show. I've seen like the first 5 seasons. It's a good show. Great
We
show.
literally finished
Yeah,
one
I
season.
love the X-Files.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I think you
Nico's
did
watched
finish the
that
first
like
season.
many times. Yeah, see, I did watch a whole season. I did start watching. Well, I already forgot what it was. It was cool though. NFCFBI. I don't know what it's called. The one the Navy forensics people. Navy.
NCIS?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
started,
that
she
one.
started watching NCIS.
Yeah, that one.
Ew, CBS. Ew, I hate CBS.
What's so bad about CBS?
They're a fucking trash network. Like
Oh.
every show they put out is pretty much the same. It's either like crime drama or shitty comedy that makes you want to kill yourself.
Have you
Well, yeah,
watched
isn't
them?
there like isn't there,
Yes,
like,
my mom
60
watches a
different
lot of
NCISs?
CBS. So when I was like one time I was like petting my dog, and my mom was like watching CBS, and like the show, it cut back from a commercial break, and I hear this one character go like, "Oh man, this one guy ate 4 whole pizzas," and the laugh track plays. I'm just like, what?
That's
And
awesome.
that's the joke. The joke is that guy. My brain is fucking melting from saying this. Is that some guy said, "Whoa, a guy ate 4 pizzas."
I get
that
the
was so
joke.
funny."
I get the joke.
Yeah, but they had to play the laugh track to make sure that you understood it was a joke.
That's
and I'm
all
just like,
sitcoms.
oh my god, this
Any
is fucking
sitcom you
trash.
watch is gonna be the same. No sitcom is gonna be realistic. They're all gonna be silly. That's the point. You sit
How is
and
eating
it's
4 whole
comedy.
pizzas silly or unrealistic?
I think you need to get yourself checked out for autism.
I don't know. Like, there's mukbangers. Like, Nikocado avocado exists. That's not unrealistic. Like, if I show these CBS executives a Nikocado avocado mukbang video, will they like hire him to make a new show?
Smiley, is weed allowed in your state?
I don't know. I don't do weed anyways. I just
Let me see.
Do you do
weed
alcohols?
no allowed in
Yeah.
MN.
Yeah, look that up.
Oh, it is legal for 21 or older.
I think you just need to just test it out, or just go to the doctor or something.
I don't know. I could
Let
just
him prescribe it to you. He may think you need a little bit of that.
I don't know. I could just eat some long clippings.
What?
The joke is that weeds are also long clippings. Like, you know, hey, I'm trimming weeds to get
This
the
is
weeds
way
out.
worse than that sitcom you were just talking about.
This
This is way worse than CBS.
Yeah, Mariah, do you have a laugh track? 'Cause you need
Yeah, I
one.
was about to say, put in like the most annoying laugh track.
No, but
I think I have one I can share.
I have this.
Okay, never mind. It's too late.
I don't even know
Some
if it came through.
motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
Oh, I have one. Did that play? I don't think it played.
No.
Okay, my
Wait.
soundboard's broken.
Wait, try again, Smiley.
Why?
Smiley! Oh my goodness, hold it in.
Did you just do an enema or something? What was that?
Ew, you have an enema on your desk, Smiley?
Smiley literally just posted an MP3 of sitcom laughter applause.
No one's gonna hear that.
Oh, they heard it on my end, so.
I mean, to edit.
Oh,
For editing.
Oh, okay,
oh.
I'll think about it. No,
What
that's a
about,
good idea.
What
I'll throw
about
it in
rubbing
there.
my boot?
Oh my god, I've lost that. I've lost that sound
Rubbing
clip.
my boot on a grill scraper on jeans. Wait, that's not how it goes.
rubbing grill scraper on jeans. Man, I love that free
All right,
recording
sorry,
website.
there's no context.
Yeah, that's alright. You
We're
guys will
supposed to be talking
figure.
about Washington D.C. Now we're talking about like broken soundboards.
If you guys want to know more about rubbing my boot, just wait until episode 69 and we'll get into that, okay?
Oh no.
So you just took a FBI tour. You had a fun time.
Yeah, I saw
you
a bunch of Smithsonian's.
You saw
Saw a bunch
crazy
of
people.
museums.
There's something that happened. You had sent a picture.
Oh, I
or
just
something.
saw one fentanyl addict. It's fine.
What was his
Awesome.
name?
I don't know. I'm not gonna talk to a fentanyl addict. I was just
Floyd?
like, oh,
Why not?
someone's doing the fentanyl
I thought
slump.
I thought you were a people person, Smiley.
Yeah, look at
Oh,
him.
I didn't see anyone else talking to the fent addict.
Look at how approachable that smiley face is.
Yeah. Are you saying you didn't even smile at him?
I don't think he noticed. I don't know how aware he was of his surroundings.
Okay. How about this? Would you rather smoke weed with your mom or drink with your mom?
Oh yeah, good one.
I don't know. My mom probably already drinks out like wine or something, so that would probably be more normal.
Hmm.
What about do meth or heroin?
Oh, gee, none of that.
Okay, I was just wondering.
I just said I have a family member
Smiley,
from the
meth
FBI.
or heroin?
I'm not brain dead. I don't know. I assume that he's probably like whatever work phone he has is probably loaded with like trackers or something. So the moment he like goes up close to anyone, it's going to try to just scrape data from whatever it can.
That's not how
He
that
probably doesn't
works.
even know it's in there. I don't know. The FBI's fucking. The government's weird. They do weird things all the time.
He probably has one of those Elon Musk brain chips. That's funny. Well, is that
Yeah,
all
another
about...
thing about these.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
One more thing. This didn't happen when I was there in 2014. This happened. This is something that is. I don't know how recent this is, but for some reason, Washington D.C. is loaded to the brim with ice cream trucks. I don't know
Oh,
why.
yeah.
I don't know if it has to do with Biden because he likes ice cream and they're just trying to summon him outside or something. But there's like ice cream trucks lining the street, and if you, I don't know if it will show up on Google Maps, but if you want to play a probably risky drinking game for people who can actually enjoy alcohol, just walk around in Google Maps and take a shot every time you see an ice cream truck. There's so many, and some of them have the most obnoxious music playing. Like one of them was like this horribly compressed MIDI or something. But I remember we were walking down the street
They
and we
probably
hear it.
downloaded it illegally.
No, I don't know what this is.
Or they just have terrible speakers or something.
It's probably both. But oh god, I gotta find it. I found it on YouTube, and it was not easy to find. And I bookmarked it into my weird YouTube video playlist, and then now I gotta scroll to find it. But it was like on a loop and has the most obnoxious sounds, and at the end of the loop, it has this little voice going "hello," and it loops again, and we could hear that for like 3 blocks down. I'm just like, oh
That's
my god, I'm gonna
creepy.
go insane. Like, is this what
Hello?
caused the? Yeah. And like that one
Yeah.
scene from the first Kingsman movie where the
No.
whole plot is like they play that one audio thing with the frequency that just makes people like mindlessly violent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, is this what caused the incident that happened on that one day in 2021? I don't know if we want to risk
I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah.
the insurrection, the riot.
Oh yeah, January 6th.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
No
here's
clue.
the video.
Hello?
All right, so was that it with your DC trip? Any other highlights? Did you see Joe, Kamala?
No.
Nope.
They were out campaigning and quitting the presidential campaign because that happened right.
Oh
when
yeah,
I was in
I
DC.
forgot. I forgot. Oh my god, I already forgot about that. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Yeah. So Kamala versus Trump. I don't know why it's called her by
Carmella.
her first name.
Yep.
Called her by her first
Oh, I
name.
got a street pass hit because I brought my 3DS.
Oh, Nico
Oh,
does
yeah,
that
I-
shit
I-
too.
I got a street pass too when we went to Universal.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
nice.
I'm actually surprised
Yeah.
more people at Universal didn't have their stuff.
Well, it was just like as we got to the hotel. That's the only time it hit.
So that means a lot of people could have had it if you just carried it around. That's cool.
Probably. I thought about it, but I didn't want it to like overheat in my backpack.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to like a theme park, Smiley?
I went to Disney World when I was like 10. That was it.
Did you? Oh, World in Florida?
Yeah, the Florida one.
Nice. I haven't been there. This was my first time at Universal. It was pretty cool. I liked it a lot. It was pretty awesome. The butterbeer, if you ever go to Universal, the butterbeer is definitely as good as they say. We kind of did all the notable common things people do. So the next time we'll I think just chill out, do a little bit of
I
our
think
own.
I actually have a butterbeer soda like somewhere around. Should I get that?
What? No, you don't need to get it.
Okay.
No, that's not going to be the same as experiencing it at Universal. Because
Yeah,
they
once
put
it's
this
actually
foam,
there.
they put this foam on top, and it's like buttery, and it's so good.
Ooh.
The frozen
Yeah,
one
it's like
is so much.
butterscotch foam.
Yes, oh my god, and the frozen one is so much better. I don't know why, but it's so good.
I disagree. I like the classic butterbeer.
I love the frozen one. That
Was it like a custard or like a hard ice cream or soft serve?
it was like an icy. So like it was like an icy.
Also, it's like a slushy.
Yeah, slushy. Yeah, but the
so
top just had
basically
like
a watery butterbeer.
yeah, and then the foam is just like kind of foam you get on coffee / like if like whipped cream melted a little, it's not as like
Ooh,
thick.
nice.
Yeah, it is so freaking good. I highly recommend the butterbeer. Oh my gosh, I cannot stop thinking about it. That's the only thing I've constantly thought about since we left. But
Also, this is my first time trying this, but I would recommend the green fish ale, which is non-alcoholic, by the way.
oh
I
yeah,
didn't know that till after I ordered it, but it was really good.
yeah, I'm so annoyed. They had that at the bar looking place, and it wasn't even alcoholic. But yeah, that was
And
good.
the freaking autistic man working there didn't even say anything to us
I
as we were
know,
ordering.
that
Well, we were
jackass.
standing in line, and we were like the next ones in line, and he's just staring at the wall or something, and he just makes
Thinking
this
about
face,
his enemas.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, who said it?
But-
Was that you, Nico? Sorry. They only hired like the best or like the worst people there. It seems like.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, maybe I read that somewhere. But we were sitting down, minding our own business, and Nico was vaping. There aren't really any.
Oh my god.
There aren't really any specific sections to like go smoke, but we saw a couple other people vaping, and vaping's not like, you're not doing it you're not holding a cigarette in your hand constantly, so vape isn't like a constant flow of smoke, but he just did it real quick. This lady walks over and something's wrong with her, and what did she say again? Like, oh,
She walks up. It's this kind of chunky lady. She has like, I think she had like powdered donut dust on the sides of her mouth or something. And we're just sitting on the ground, like
She
away
woke up
from
from a nap.
everyone. Yeah, and she's like, "No vaping in the park." Oh, okay.
I mean, it is
Sorry.
a family establishment, so it would make sense. that
Oh,
you don't want
whatever.
people-
Yeah, I know, but
Oh,
we're
vape
just
everywhere.
we're sitting in the shade, like away from everyone.
yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was weird. I mean, I get it, but I don't know. I vaped a lot, and like she was the only one to say anything.
Yeah,
about
she's
it.
the only one who said anything. I was like, what the heck? But it's
Should have
fine.
told them it was like your magical wizard stick or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
that'd be
should've-
perfect.
I was about to say Gandalf's smoky pipe, but that's a completely different franchise.
Yeah, I should have told her I was casting a spell or something.
That'd be awesome. Be like, I just put a spell on you, witch. She'd probably freak out. It's also
Smell-
crazy in the I forgot which one that is. The one where you're like where the fire breathing dragon is.
That's Diagon. Wait, no, that's not. Is that Diagon Alley?
That-
No, sorry.
yeah,
that's...
there was a dragon in the Gringotts Bank, right?
Yeah, right near that. Yeah, it's like breathes fire.
That was. Pretty sure that was Diagon Alley. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just,
Gringotts is in Diagon Alley.
I didn't know how hot like fire from so far away could be. It's insane. I've never experienced that, but I guess like when it blows this fire out of its little mouth, you can feel it, and it's so far away. It's like on top of the building. Like, I don't know. It's just so crazy. But it is really awesome there. They have so many things. I loved just all the cartoony stuff. The Dr. Seuss area was awesome. I'm a little annoyed it's for like little kids or whatever, but it's fine, I guess. And I think at least my favorites, like the roller coasters, were the Hagrid's one, the Hagrid motorbike thing, the Velocicoaster. Those were very smooth rides and very fun. And then I don't know why, but the mummy one, this one's kind of like a simulation. It had a lot of really cool stuff in there, and I think I just liked a lot of the fucking animatronics. Like some of the simulations we went in that were like mainly the screen, I felt so sick. Like I didn't even feel sick on the roller coasters, but the ones with the screens, like there's a Simpsons one, and it was fun, but the screen just made me feel like sick. Ugh. But yeah, I love seeing all the animatronics and stuff. It's great. It's awesome. I freaking love that. And I didn't know rides could be so cool. I think I've only gone on like just generic roller coasters before. I've never been to like a theme park, I guess. So I'm glad we went.
I can talk about my favorite ride.
Yeah.
The Fast and the Furious one.
Oh,
So
oh no.
they load us all on a bus. I got the end seat. They don't strap us in or anything. So the bus starts driving. First thing it does is start shaking us around. So like my knees are banging against the seat in front of me. And then
Miss Frizzle, no.
I guess it starts simulating movement, and like somehow water splashes up from that, and it started squirting me in the face. So after I stopped getting shaken around and squirted with water, we stop, and then I look over and I see a freaking Vin Diesel hologram, and then, And Vin Diesel's like, "Hey, get that bus out of here." The bus starts speeding away or something. So as it's driving away, I think you get like T-boned or something, and then more water squirts in my face as it's shaking us around again. And then there was some like a Fog Blaster 3000 that just shoots fog in my face as it's like deafening me.
Yeah, it's so loud. It's like it's so, and you can't hear like
so loud.
They're talking the whole time and you can't hear any of the dialogue, and we can't even tell what's going on because like especially Nico, I'm sure, but even me who's sitting like one seat away from the edge, like my glasses like had water over them and I couldn't see anything.
Oh my God.
I didn't expect any of that. Like when we got in and they were like, "All right, no seatbelts or anything," I was like, "Okay, finally a relaxing ride to just like cool down on after a long day."
Yes. Oh my God.
No.
We did think it was gonna be a relaxing ride. I forgot about that. I was like,
no.
oh yeah,
Starts
this will be nice.
tossing us around.
It's like those bus videos, like those CCTV ones where they like slam on their brakes and all the people from the back go like flying to the front of the bus and out the front of the windshield. That's what it felt like.
Though. It was so weird though, because like when we're waiting in line at the front of the line, the bus is pulling up and it looks so cool. We're like, "Whoa, is that like the Fortnite battle bus?"
It is like
it has lights shining inside of it and stuff.
Yeah, I think the whole theme, it was like someone's birthday. They're like, "Let's get on the party bus," and we're like, "All right."
I don't know what I've never seen a Fast and Furious movie. What does this have to do with Fast and Furious?
I don't know.
Like, a bus scene.
I've never seen it either, so I have
Like a
no
party
idea.
bus.
I don't know. Well, the party buses are real things, but the whole
Yeah, but I don't think there's one in Fast and Furious. I don't know. There's like apparently, oh my God, there's 10 of them.
I mean, is there a roller coaster in Harry Potter? I don't think so.
There kind of is. The Gringotts thingy. The Gringotts coaster, kind of.
Well,
know
I
what
was
I'm
thinking
saying.
about the Hagrid's one mainly, but yeah.
Oh, are you talking about like the movie or the park?
Yeah, the movie. Like when they're going on the rails
Yeah.
in the Gringotts Bank.
Yeah,
Oh.
the
Like,
Goblin.
you can ride on
Yeah,
that.
there's
Oh, I forgot
there's
that happened,
roller coaster
obviously.
in the Goblin place. Yeah.
Well, I didn't
Well, I don't.
correlate
Mariah's
those
only
two in
seen
my
the
head.
first music. Movie.
Movie. The first music.
Mariah's only seen the first movie. Sorry.
But yeah, that was a good trip. Yeah, I did like the there was a really I don't know why it's so fucking funny. I don't even know what it is. There's this like cartoony land, and it's like has comic book stuff, and there's this ride where it's like a water ride and you're like on a log and you go up this mountain and stuff. And there's this, it's so cartoony, like, you know, they're in a cave and you know how they blow up stuff with like dynamite and stuff in cartoons and all that. But there's one part where like, I don't know, I only know the word prospector from Toy Story, I'm not gonna lie. But like, there's like a guy like that from Toy Story and he was like tied up. It's like an animatronic. It wasn't even an animatronic, he was just a solid figure, but they had him like on a system to make it look like he's trying to roll around, but he was tied up by the bad guy. Oh, what?
Sorry, that ride was so awkward because
Oh,
when you sit in the log, you need to put your legs like around the person that's in front of you.
yeah, and you have
So
to
they're
get
like-
in like a Barbie doll. You can't like bend your knees. It's weird.
Yeah. So whoever's in front of you is like between your legs, like on your junk basically. So when I got in, I had this like old man in front of me and I'm feeling like I'm like
Oh.
snuggling up against him. It was so awkward.
Oh my God.
It-
Steve.
I feel
I had
like
a good
I felt like
spot.
when
A couple.
I felt like whenever I was talking, I was just like talking directly into his ear. It was so
Hey,
weird.
hey, old
and
man,
awkward.
you like this ride?
But I mean, he
Oh.
was really friendly though, so I didn't feel too bad.
That was a good little ride though. But yeah, I love seeing the old guy animatronic tied up, and he was like trying to get out of the the rope. And after we go down the hill, there's like a spot where people can like pay quarters to like shoot water at you. Thank God no one was fucking doing that, because we looked at like the little spouts. They would have like hit us directly in the face.
Yeah, it's like right after the big drop, the big water drop.
And you're like trying to get everything
Right
off your
after
glasses
that.
and shit.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
the water
the-
squirters like right
There's
next to
something
our
like that
faces.
in DC, kind of in the Smithsonian Zoo in Washington DC. There's like a gorilla cage, and in the gorilla cage, there's like an outdoor area where there's like a shower hose or something. And what the gorillas can do is that they can step on it and turn it on to spray people with
Oh, I
water.
thought you were gonna say you're gonna spray the gorillas.
Oh God, no, no! I did see one eat its own vomit though.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah, like I was just filming one walking around, and I was just thinking to myself, wow, what majestic, intelligent creatures. And the moment I hit the off button, it just projectile vomits in front of me, and I'm just like, oh, that happened. And then he just gets down on all fours, starts, like, gets his finger out, and he's like scooping it up with his finger and licking it. I'm just like, oh my fucking God.
What
And so I get my
majestic,
phone out,
intelligent
start
creatures.
recording it, and I'm just, the whole time, I'm just having like a breakdown, just like, oh God, no, no. And again, the second I turn my phone off again, because I think it's done, he then, because like the vomit's all gone, he then just like starts smashing his face against the floor and starts licking the floor where the vomit was. I'm just like, ah!
I love gorillas. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Again,
a
I
fun
do have
time.
video of it, but I don't think I can send it because it's too big of a file, so. The whole thing, I think I have my phone setting to 4K, so. What a
Oh.
great use of 4K res.
I did forget about one ride, which I keep forgetting to tell people I really like. The other Jurassic Park one that they have like a water ride. And you get to see a T-Rex in it. Wait, was it a
Oh,
T-Rex?
yeah, I
I think it
forgot
was.
about
Yeah,
that one.
yeah. Oh, that was.
Yeah, there's
I
a
think that
T-Rex
was
in that one.
those were the first couple animatronics we saw. That I fucking love animatronics. Make an animatronic park for me.
I
How
loved
long
that
until
King
FNAF
Kong
gets in there?
animatronic.
King Kong animatronic.
Yeah,
Oh!
the giant one.
Oh
His
fuck!
giant head.
Wait, I forgot about that shit. Oh
It
yeah.
looks so real. It was awesome.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh my
The-
god,
the
Smiley, have you seen an
Dementors looks kinda
animatronic
dopey.
in real life? I think the only ones I've
mean,
seen
yeah.
before. Well, no, I mean I'm saying that because the only ones I've seen before this are like Chuck E. Cheese or whatever.
I would want to see a Smiley animatronic. That'd be awesome.
Oh, that'd be scary.
Probably. I mean, how long until we get FNAF at the parks? Because I think Universal is the rights holders to the FNAF movie, so
That'd be
it's
kind of
only a
cool.
matter of
They're doing-
time.
But they
They're
would.
doing Mario like next year, I think, and then
Oh my
there's a rumor that
God.
they're doing a Zelda area.
Oh my
Oh,
god. Yes, we were in
nice.
this closed off area and I was like I wanted to go adventuring, but they have like CCTV cameras everywhere. But I was like, why the fuck is like I was thinking why is this all like roped off? Because you can see trash cans in the areas where like it looks like walkways, and I'm like, okay, this must have been a place that was open before, and I guess the area was called the Lost Continent, and it's kind of like a walkway now. People just walk through it. There's like some stores and like stuff to do, but the actual attractions are shut down. But yeah, people are saying that area is probably going to be Zelda themed stuff, which would be fucking awesome, because we were over there and I was just like, what is this here? Like I had no idea what it was because I'd never been there before, and I just thought it was cool. So unfortunately I wasn't able to experience what the
Yeah.
last stuff was, but
I'll need to make Mariah play some Zelda games before then.
I still gotta play Breath of the Wild.
I still gotta play all of them.
Smiley, what's your favorite Zelda game?
I haven't played many. Maybe Skyward
comes close.
Sword.
That's
Really?
the
Skyward Sword's
Wii
a
one.
fun.
First choice.
Is
Yeah,
that
I played
Wii
the
one?
Switch HD remaster.
Have you played any others?
I've played the DSi Four Swords edition. I've played Spirit Tracks. I've played the
Ooh,
remake of Link's Awakening.
Wait, you've played
that's
Spirit
all of
Tracks,
them.
but not
What the
Phantom
fuck is
Hourglass?
Spirit Tracks? Is that like a train
The
game?
train one. Yeah.
Oh
the
my
train
God,
one.
you're
There's a whole
autistic.
stage for it.
So
It's a stage
I,
of Smash Brothers. I don't play Smash Brothers, and I know it's a stage in there.
Smash Brothers.
I really like the music in Spirit Tracks, the overworld music when you're
Yeah.
riding the
Oh,
train.
it has
That's like,
such good music.
yeah, I learned that on piano when I was like a teenager. It's really good.
Nice.
Well, I know nothing about Zelda really, just some things, but not a lot. But yeah, that would be fucking awesome if they make that into Zelda theme stuff, because I would love, oh my god, just seeing what they did with some of the Harry Potter stuff, like just the detail they put into it. Seeing like anything Zelda in real life would be awesome, because I already know how much detail, from what I've seen Nico play, you know, how much detail they put into the games. So that would be so cool. I also can't wait for the Mario
awesome.
part of it all. I
Yeah,
don't
we're also
know
getting a Legend of
they have
Zelda
planned.
movie.
Oh god,
don't
I
even talk
forgot
about
about that. It's not confirmed for the actors yet, I
before
think.
that, the Mario Park will be awesome because I'm really looking forward to the Donkey Kong Country section of it.
Oh yeah.
I already told you about that one ride, Mariah.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen it, Smiley? It's basically have you played Donkey Kong Country?
I played Donkey Kong Country Returns.
So,
yeah.
you know like the
that
parts
sounds
where you
so fake. Sorry. Okay, go.
you know the parts where like you ride the cart on the track.
Oh yeah,
You
the
like make
minecart
the
levels.
jumps and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, apparently there's gonna be a roller coaster like that where like the actual track itself like breaks off and you have to make the jump, but there's like the cart is connected under the track, so it looks like you're actually jumping off the track.
Ooh.
It looks really cool. All right, you guys can talk
Yeah.
about your
Zelda.
whatever it was. No,
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I definitely plan to hopefully go when that opens. Maybe they'll have some kind of discount for like the pass holders, if they do anything like that, because that'd be good.
I doubt it.
I would hope so, but you know, if not, it's okay. We'll pay, and we can still have a fun time there. Maybe Smiley can go with us next time, right?
Oh,
Oh
no, it's
yeah.
You don't know.
maybe.
Hey, last time the cheapest room for some reason was like 2 queen size beds.
That's how it is for most hotels, I've realized.
Oh wait, really? Oh no, I think we
I
don't
think
really
so.
we haven't really traveled much, except for, I don't know, like last year, but I don't travel often,
Maybe
so I don't really know.
maybe it's because like the suites have like a king size or whatever.
Yeah, I guess
that's
people
more
want like
expensive for
the
some
big
reason.
king bed. It's so weird. A lot of, well, I don't, Smiley, you'll understand one day, but a lot of people, like couples, like sleeping in king size beds, and I get it, and I think if we have room, like it would make sense, but
I stopped soloing one a few days ago because in my DC trip, my returning flight back home got canceled, and I was traveling with my dad as well, and we just claimed our own rooms because we didn't know what we were doing really. And so it's just like, oh, well, we're at the same hotel, we have our own rooms, might as well sleep in our own beds, and we just got our own king size bed.
but
so.
did it make well, I don't know what kind of bed you sleep on now. What I'm saying is like a queen size bed for 2 people, it's fine. I mean, I guess unless you're like really fat or something, I don't know. But I think it's fine. I mean, you're a little close, and sometimes, like, especially I think when I have the cat sleeping on me, I'm like, okay, this is, sometimes it's too crowded, but especially if you go to a hotel, I'm like, shit, I have more than enough room. Like, it's perfect. I don't know. I guess people just want to,
Yeah, those king size beds are massive.
even though the point of like the honeymoon suites or any suites or whatever is to be like, oh, I have a nice room. But to be fair, if I'm traveling, I'm usually not staying in the hotel much except to sleep. So, or like in Vegas when I was sick and was thrown up, but I was sleeping. So, but wait, can someone talk real quick?
Talk.
Okay,
No.
awesome.
No-
Sorry,
noise.
like jumped up here and then messed up some stuff, or like was hitting things.
Oh, I thought I heard some like. Is your cat purring? I thought I heard some purring noises.
Yeah, he was up here for a second.
Well, Fat
Aww.
Rip was just meowing at me if you heard that.
Aww.
Fat rip. Okay, sorry. I was trying to think. I think we can go over one more thing if you guys want to. So we have 3 more things on the docket if we want to go over them.
Sure.
We have stuff about Boogie, or if we wanted to do some stuff about video games, whatever you guys want. Up to you. Just one more, though.
No.
What about Boogie or video games?
Do you not have the PDF open? Weird and obscure.
Okay.
Yeah, because recently, not recently, like half a year ago, all 3 of us were playing a game called Just Die Already.
So now I know what
It's nothing what
Smiley
it
wants
sounds
to talk
like.
about. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine.
all 3 of us can participate because we all played the
No,
game.
I know. I'm just
Basically,
you just
I
went
liked
into
that
it
game.
like
It was
abruptly.
basically
it was Goat
Yeah, it
Simulator
was-
with old people.
yeah, and I like Goat Simulator because it kind of reminds me of like the old Tony Hawk game. Mariah, you're getting staticky again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see when it happens on my thing. Okay.
But yeah,
sorry.
Goat Simulator had like the old Tony Hawk vibes kind of, and that game was kind of similar to Goat Simulator, so I liked it. It was fun.
It was the same designers of Goat Simulator, I think, at least according
Oh,
to the
was it?
description. Yeah, it says Just Die Already is an old people mayhem sandbox game created by the designers of Goat Simulator.
That's cool.
That's what it
Yeah,
says.
I like the areas where like you had to blow off your limbs, so you have to like
Oh yeah,
go down to like a torso to get into certain spots.
or you'd just be a spinning ball of meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little hard. Like sometimes we had to like shoot each other's limbs or something just to get that to work.
No, but that's
Not
the,
that the aiming is precise.
that's the fun part of the game. That's fun. You have to figure it out or only get one little part off. I don't know. That game
Yeah.
that game was really fun. I can't believe I think that's the game I've played the most of in the past like 5 years. I'm not gonna lie. Like maybe
Really?
Really?
Fortnite. I mean, but besides that, like Fortnite or Rocket League. But like I don't know.
Just Die Already. We only played that for like what, 4 hours?
I have not played a game for 4 hours in a very long time.
No.
Oh,
it
do
says-
you mean in like one sitting?
Like one sitting. I don't know. I mean, like,
I
but
thought you meant like total playtime.
I mean, total playtime. Obviously, like the main games, like I said, like Fortnite and Rocket League and stuff. But I don't play games. I sat down and tried to play this one game I've been wanting to play for so long. Paradigm. I didn't play it over an hour.
Oh, is it that point and click game where it's the Russian guy whose
Yeah.
face is filled with tumors?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, that's a good game.
It was good. I was
It's a good
disappointed
game.
though because I thought it would be a little bit more serious. So by
Oh,
the time
God,
I
no.
sat down and finally was able to play it, I was only basing it off of the art style. I'm like, ooh, this must be like a serious alien kind of story. And then he's like, I'm a beat maker or like whatever the fuck he says he is. I'm like, what is this? But
Mariah,
cute.
This one's
Mariah, the first sentence in the description of the game is Paradigm is a surreal adventure game set in the strange and post-apocalyptic Eastern European country of Kuraz.
I don't
I
get it.
think it gives away that it's surreal. I mean, the other sentence
Yeah,
says
aliens.
that there's a genetically engineered sloth that vomits
well, I
candy.
mean, you can tell that it's a surreal game based just off of the screenshots.
Well, I just
Yeah.
really like the artwork, so I think based off of that, I was like, it
But-
must be like kind of serious.
does
Like
have
it,
good
it
artwork.
doesn't look like it's like I don't know, like Fortnite. Like it doesn't look like Fortnite, like a comic book, I guess. You know?
There are a few games that you've played a bit. There was these aren't obscure, but you've played The Quarry. We did the multiplayer in that where
Yeah. I
like we
still gotta
both
play
picked.
The
Oh, we
Quarry.
played a lot of It
Yeah,
Takes Two. I think we've played 4 hours
Well,
of
yeah,
that
that
or
was
so.
the next one I was gonna mention.
Yeah, my best
But-
friend and I are planning to play It Takes Two because she got free Game Pass for a few months.
Wait, I thought.
Yeah, that
our
one's fun.
to-do
We gotta
list.
Oh,
finish that.
only one of. She's the one who has the key, the license. Sorry.
Well, I can download it for free as well. I just can't really. Well, it's a friend's pass situation.
But
so-
The Quarry is fun. I don't know if you can do this online or not, but it has like a multiplayer mode where you can basically pick the characters you want to play as. Like each player picks the characters they want to play as, and when it's their turn to play, they play.
I feel
Oh,
like
You
it,
just
so
take
passive
turns playing
playing.
as different characters.
I feel like I don't remember that much though. I remember it was fun, but I don't remember playing.
Well, yeah, it's basically a movie.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, Supermassive Games, and it's the Dark Pictures Until Dawn people, so that's
Yeah.
kind of obvious.
I don't know, I've been more into
I
like
don't remember
hands-on
much,
stuff
but-
recently anyway. Like painting. So that's alright. Well, I've only been into that for like one day, but yeah.
Yeah. What have you guys been doing lately, Smiley? What's your hobby been?
Oh, well, video games and streaming, as I've said.
How has the channel been going? Any change? Anything
I haven't
drastic?
streamed in a while
Any Mr.
because I've been
Beast
gone.
donation?
Oh god, no. No. I just haven't streamed in a while because I've been playing a lot of Game Pass games with my best friends.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also why. And also because I've been gone away from my computer for a while. But another game that I streamed recently, and Mariah, you told me to stream this. It's a game called Stick It to the Man.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Nico
yeah.
did.
Look, you've definitely
I-
played more of that than me, I'm just saying.
I
played the
got
whole game. It's
Mariah
not
into
that long.
game.
Oh,
Yeah.
you played the whole game? I didn't even get that far.
Yeah, it's only like 4.5 hours long.
I didn't even get that. I played like an hour, maybe 30 minutes to an hour, but I feel like I was trying to get all of the. See, I like knowing all the context, so I take forever to leave an area, so I feel like I should have passed it in like maybe 15 minutes.
I mean, I do the same thing. It took me like 7 months to beat Cyberpunk 2077 on stream because I was doing all the side quests.
Well, I don't
So,
even think
I
it's.
totally get it.
I don't even think it's that though. I mean, I was just like, I don't know. I like staying in an area, seeing if I can look at find everything there, and then I look around. I'm like, oh, look at this cool little thing. You can kind of read what it says on like a fucking like skin, like a not skin. What do they call it? Like a texture that for a magazine or something. I
Oh,
don't know.
have you gotten to the area of the mental hospital where it's like a lobotomy machine? Where it's like where it's like a conveyor belt of people and they put their head in a box and it lobotomizes them.
No, that sounds awesome though. Yeah,
it's just the texture. You don't actually see the lobotomy machine, but I thought it was just like, oh, so it's like Neuralink before Neuralink even existed.
Moral of the story, I'm terrible at finishing anything. So, yeehaw. But one day I will finish it. That is really, though, like, that's the only reason I recommended it to you. Like, I was like, this is one of the few games that have sparked my interest, and, like, I would go back and play it, but I just have been very busy recently, so I haven't. But
There's also a game the same people made called Zombie Vikings, and I think all three of us have it, so
yeah,
we could totally
I definitely
co-op that
bought
together.
that in March. Yeah, because I was like, let me buy more stuff by these people. I have time to play, and then I now don't have time to play.
Yeah,
it, so.
you don't.
But it's okay. We can figure out when to play it and everything, and we can all play it together and have a fun time.
Yeah.
Maybe we could all stream it on
Mariety
Smiley's
Show
channel.
Gaming Edition.
No,
Yeah.
Smiley's live featuring Mariety Show.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And Nico, sorry.
You probably have the requirements to stream on your YouTube channel as well, so you could probably do that.
I'll check it out when we decide
I think
on
you
it.
need
It's-
50 subs.
Yeah, it should be easy. Yeah, I can just set it up and everything and just do the bare minimum and just share the screen. We don't have to. Well, I could share the screen and then overlay the Discord somewhere, all of our cameras or whatever we wanted to do. But yeah,
It's
that'd
not
be
hard
good.
to stream.
We got to plan for that in the
yes, it's
future,
easy.
Smiley. We got to plan
Yeah.
for it. But
We also have like Ember, that game.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of
firefighter game.
yeah. We got a lot of things.
I think Moving Out is another game we all have. No, Nico doesn't have it. So.
Okay, you don't have to go through all 200 games. It's fine.
Yeah, I just have a dynamic collection in my Steam library, so whenever all three of us have a game, it just adds it to a collection, and I just have that labeled as official podcast game time.
Oh, only with us three?
Yeah. Well, I don't have like Kaya or Jax in my friends list, so.
Well, that makes me feel so special. Official podcast game writers. That's awesome. You need to make a theme song for us. Someone get the AI quick. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, that would actually be awesome if we made a theme song and I played it before every game night. I'm like, everyone get ready for game night, and then I just like start playing the theme song.
Yeah, we can put that together before Saturday.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, especially if it's AI, that'd be awesome. Shit.
Maybe you could just like run the official podcast theme song through like a 8-bit sound font or something.
Ah, that's too boring. I like the AI one. Sorry. I mean, it sounds fun. Like, it sounds like it would be good, but I think it would be funny to have, like, the little, like, points of interest and the lore. Like, say our names and stuff. Okay, never mind. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. I had some about Boogie. I just want to say that, Smiley...
Boogie got liar tattooed on his face.
Yeah. He got liar tattooed. He lied about cancer. We don't know if he really has cancer or not.
He is the cancer.
Yep. As far as I know, I mean, I don't know. No, I don't know. Keemstar handed the podcast that they have done, LolCow Live, to Boogie and Wings, so they're gonna take it over. I don't know how well that's gonna do, knowing Boogie's track record and not wanting to do anything, and Wings, I don't think he's interested unless he has the right personalities there. I don't know much about that guy. I don't know much about either of them, but oh well. But I did message DM Boogie, and he said he may want to come on the Mariety show, so that would be cool. That'd be interesting. What wouldn't?
What a great guest lineup.
Yes, I know. Smiley face guy, and then Boogie's gonna have a tough one to follow. Wait, was it? That's a tough one to follow. I don't know, something like that. I don't know if Boogie
more
will
like
be able
a
to
soft one because he's fat.
Oh my god! Oh, I can't say anything too crazy before he gets on. I gotta watch my tongue. But yeah, so let's see if he flakes. Let's see if he flakes or anything. I don't know, but I just want to throw that out there for anyone who may be interested. So if you see anything from me being upset because of Boogie, let's all rise together and get Boogie on here, teach him a lesson or something. Besides that, yeah, I don't have anything else. Do you guys have anything else to say? Any other things you want to bring up that are itching your chest or whatever?
I got 2 more obscure games. One is Rain on Your Parade, where you play as a rain cloud and you ruin people's day. Another one is Elderborn, a short little 4-hour game where it's basically like first-person hack and slash Dark Souls. And the last one, in terms of weird games, I remembered I played this hidden object game that was, it's delisted from Steam now, and I think it's called Paranormal State Poison Spring. And I'm just going to read the review. I'm kind of disappointed that a game based off an obscure ghost hunting TV show that aired on the cable network A&E that's about a demon summoned by the Confederates during the Civil War to try to beat the Union that you need to get rid of in order to get a black Union soldier ghost to reunite with his Confederate Native American ghost GF isn't really all that interesting.
That sounds fun.
That's all I have to say about that. It is not fun. It is pretty boring.
Come on. That doesn't sound fun to you.
It's a hidden object game. It's not that fun. All the plots just stuffed into like the last 10% of the game.
I like hidden objects.
Well, it doesn't
I
matter.
played that game on the
plane
plane once. Oh, damn it. That's fine. Well, on that note, if you fellas want to tell me where we can find you at, let me start with Nico. I don't know how much stuff he's gonna have to give to us. So Nico, tell me where I can find.
Nothing.
All right.
You can find me right here on the Mariety Show.
Oh, hell yeah. And Smiley Face Guy, tell us where we can find you.
Yeah, if you want to hear me ramble, if you want to hear me ramble more about like weird stuff and spaghetti organizations and moldy bagels and intestinal parasites, you can find me over at twitch.tv/smileyfaceguy180. I got a few free Steam keys from Fanatical bundles there that I don't know what to do with. It's just channel points though, and I have a terrible organization system, so just keep that in mind. And I restream and put my VODs onto my YouTube channel called Nerdia Workshop. I made it in high school with a bunch of friends, and that's where the name came from, and I was the only one that ever used it. And if for some reason all else fails, I am on Kick.
Sorry about that.
Okay, say that one.
Can you restart that whole thing? I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Not the whole thing.
No. Yeah.
Okay, so
Kick
we have.
Doesn't matter.
We have twitch.tv/smileyfaceguy180, and your YouTube channel is Nerdia, Nerdia Workshop.
Yep.
Made in high school with some friends. And if all else fails, go on Kick.
Yep.
Or something. All right.
I don't care about my Kick channel. I forget that it's there like 95% of the time.
That's all right. I think I've made a bunch of stuff like a Kick
Yep.
and a Rumble and a this and a that for the Mariety. I don't know, but I don't.
Hey,
use all of it.
I am the least degenerate Kick streamer. I have committed the least amount of crimes on Kick.
You
That's
probably
not
have.
for you to
So-
judge, Smiley.
You need to win an award for that. I'll judge him.
Yeah.
Smiley wins. Awesome. Well, thanks so much, you two, for coming on. It was a nice little talk today. And that we went over a bunch of stuff, very important things that everyone needs to hear, and a bunch of cool things. And I really appreciate you two coming on and talking to me and being on my show. I need to fill in space for a next episode, so we'll see I'll see what I'll do there, because this was supposed to be 2 separate ones, but we got a good little group here. This is a little gamer group meeting up once a month. I love these guys.
You literally
right
just
here.
said you don't game.
Yeah. Oh, we play Gartic Phone. That's not like a real game.
You got the Jackbox, got the Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
that's not real gaming. But anyway, yeah, Smiley Face Guy on Twitch, Smiley Face Guy 180, Nerdia Workshop, and
That's
Nico's
me.
and Nico's here too. Yeah, that's it. Signing off. This is Mariah. Bye.
Bye.
You're listening to
The Mariety Show.
The Mariety Show.
The Mariety Show.